What's up, party people? What's up, party people? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Are you wearing pants? I don't know. You tell me. Do I look like I'm wearing pants? Do I look like I'm wearing pants? Does that look like pants to you? What do you see? Tell me what you see. What's up, Potato? Do you miss me? I did. Did you see my little notification that I sent out to Twitch chat? I miss you guys. If you're talking about the snowstorm coming in Sunday, then you're literally wrong place. Give me a break. Give me a break, okay? This is the worst. Listen, Blake, this is the worst storm we've seen in 2,000 years. Come on. Really? Really? What's up, Unit? What's up, Spider? How are you doing, Spider? Take them off. Take them off is crazy. Take them off is crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even have pants on. How am I supposed to take them off if they're not even on in the first place? Spiders emoji. I actually thought about taking the glasses off today. I had them off a couple streams ago, but I thought about taking them off today because everything is just so dark. You know, everything's just so dark. I thought about doing an eyeball reveal, but I got to show you guys. I have to show you guys this picture, okay? You can slide the pics to the DMs. That's fucking hilarious. I broke my ankle and now I'm walking with my, Steve Creative. That is insane. Walking with your hands? My God. What's up, Steve Creative? I'm walking with my hands. I wonder if that's actually plausible, you know? I wonder if that would actually be plausible. I'm supposed to be getting 14 inches of snow, I'm referring to. Oh my God. 14 is crazy. What's up, Homesteader? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm hype as fuck. I love snowstorms. I know. I'm so excited. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. This snowstorm is hitting America for all my Americans. There's like this massive snowstorm that's hitting, which on the one hand, I'm like, yes. And on the other hand, if my power goes out, then like, what is even the point of living? You know, if I can't get on my computer, like, do I even really want to be alive? You know, I don't really know. I was thinking about it. So I was trying to think, like, if my power goes out, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll just go somewhere that has power. I don't care if it's 20 degrees outside. I don't care if it's freaking 2 degrees outside, 17 inches of snow. I need some power. I will uproot my whole setup. TV on the wall too. Take it with me. I'm gonna game. If I can't game in the snowstorm, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so sad. If you guys don't see any more videos or any more streams from me, then just know that my power went out and I decided, you know what, it's not even worth living. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Potato soon to be Julia, like 18 days, but Twitch chat. Oh, and it lets you change over. It may be as global warming does increase water evaporation, amount of participation, so most snow when there is. Beevr, my boy, what's up, Zach C? How are we doing? We're on the way to 15 to 25 inches. My God, Zach C. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm doing well. 15, 25 inches is crazy. If my power goes out, I'm cozy up in bed with a book and fully charged phone. Yes, you know it's up. Like, that's my backup plan, low key. That is my backup plan, actually, is to get a book. I need to buy a couple books. I have a Kindle. I'll buy a couple books, maybe go get a couple candles, you know, light it up, lay in bed, freaking read. I really want to make videos. I'll be really upset. Well, in England, Scotland has a whole lot of snow and ice. Used to that, Potato. Not hitting me, unironically, to far north, hottest winter on record here in Montana. Really? That's so weird. I might die, Beevr. I live at SC. Docs it. We shut down for 2 inches. It's going to be rough. That's insane. Really? Do you guys not get much snow? I feel like, it's in the east. I feel like y'all would get some snow, surely, right? SC would be used to that? Surely. I totally thought you were Canadian, and that's why you wear a Beevr. I am not Canadian. The Canadians wish I belonged to them. I don't, though. No, I don't. Maybe they'll take me in if I ask nicely, you think? Maybe if I bring some maple syrup. Is that crazy? Can I say that? Is that okay to say? I don't know. I don't think that's okay. I like Canadian bacon. Will they maybe let me join their group? I'm going to be having so much fun praying I don't lose power. The vintage story. That's what I'm saying, Zexy. It must continue. It must continue at all odds. It must continue at all odds. Beevr, Florida is east too? Yeah, but you guys are like north of Florida, okay? You're like a little bit, you're like just north enough, right? Is South Carolina connected to Florida? Is that the case? Surely you guys are more north than that, right? Surely, right? It's our national animal. Oh, is it really? Make s'mores of the stove? London needs like 2 to 3 inches of standing water on the road to bring bits to a slow pace. You mean Taylor Ham? I don't know the French Canadians. Taylor Ham. I don't know the French Canadians are snobs because French. Dang, the Canadians are just getting a whole lot of hate today. Any Canadians? The Chad Grimm's a Canadian. The Canadians just are like used to snow, dude. Like I don't know what they be doing. Also, by the way, Canadians just be drinking when they're like 7. My boss's boss tells me stories of how like when he was like 8, him and his friends would go steal bottles of wine and just drink the entire thing, get absolutely sloshed, and I believe him. I believe that this is true. And then take massive naps. I'm just like, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro? I was playing Minecraft when I was 8. Like, what is going on in Canada? What are you guys doing up there? Letting the kids run around, steal wine bottles, and get drunk? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's going on up there. Meanwhile, when I was 8, I was freaking, what was I doing, dude? I was gaming hard. Me and him have completely opposite childhoods. I can't explain to him like, oh, that's cool. You were like drinking when you were 8? Cool. I was playing Minecraft, bro. I was playing Hunger Games Minecraft servers. Let's get real. Okay, let's get real. Who's the realist here? How do you explain that? How do you explain that to like a 57-year-old man? I don't know. I've yet to figure it out. I have a lot of Canadian friends and they all hate Quebec. Really? Because like the cold or drinking sub 12 is normal outside the USA? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I agree that, I mean, I believe it. I believe that that's probably the case. Apparently, all the younger Canadians have switched from alcohol to weed and vapes. I think I had a sip of beer around 10-ish. The kids be crazy for the liquor. They do. Beevr, what are you getting the girlfriend for Valentine's Day? I don't need help, bro. I'm not good at these things. But first, you know what comes before Valentine's Day is my birthday. Let's go. I think I'm going to do a birthday stream. I don't know what we're going to stream, but I'm going to do a birthday stream next month. I don't know what I'm going to do. So we'll see. We might do something cool. No, I don't know. We'll do something that I think is cool, and it's probably not that cool, but we're gonna make it cool. Quebec is the really, really French part of Canada. French is like weird because they have like different spots. You know, like they had a spot in America at one, like they were in America heavy. You know, the French are really all over the place there for a little bit. Like in Louisiana, New Orleans area, they have some ties there. When will you stream Deep Rock Galactic? Is soon, Spider. I have a video idea for it. It's coming. I'm gonna do it. I may have to have you play with me. I'll need a squad. I need somebody to squad up with. I'm gonna try to give myself one of my friends for Valentine's. I don't know what to do. You're asking me for ideas? I don't know, Reese. I don't know. I'm not good at gift giving. I'm really a sad gift giver. Like if you're expecting a gift from me, just expect to be disappointed. You know what I mean? expect an extreme disappointment, okay? Because I'm gonna get you like I don't even know. I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna buy one of those little, pre-made thingies. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes I do good. Sometimes I do really good, and other times I'm just like, what was I thinking? What the hell? What are we doing? The spider said, "Good luck, soldier." What's up, Tiara? Tiara, how are you doing? Good to see you. Rocket stowed to the bone. Yellow Bow, I wonder why all these European nations were all over the world. Just hanging out, they're just hanging out. They just come to hang out and have a good time. Just, little land conquering here and there. No problem. It's no problem. I've actually been reading, I told you guys about the George Washington's biography that I've been reading, and it has in there where he went and battled with the French a little bit. He lost. I think they lost twice. It wasn't all his fault, okay? It wasn't all GW. I don't know where I got the J from. It wasn't all GW's fault, but we did lose. The Americans did lose to the French a couple times, at least in 1732? After that, no, not happening again. I don't really think we have any French people that watch. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, anthropology lectures are just covering that? Ooh. Feel my friend is going to be disappointed. I'm not that good. Kind of sub-average. Same, honestly. It's pretty disappointing now. I'm sure they'll be excited, Potato. I would love for somebody to just freaking drop themselves in like a care package from the high ropes. World history can be summed up to knock knock, it's Europe. That is actually kind of funny. Hello, Europeans here. What's this? Is this land? You land here. You live here? Oh, interesting. No, I live here. No, I live here. No, this is my land. True. It's because the crisis of feudalism to expand and maintain the feudal system for more tribute Post Black Death, I'll be all wrapped up in ribbons. By the way, I apologize yesterday. My internet midstream just see ya. And that's what I'm kind of worried about. Is like if my internet crashes tomorrow, or I just don't have power. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I apologize for that last stream. It just ended abruptly, but my internet literally went out for like 30 to 40 minutes, and I thought, you know what? I might just end it all. Hey, where are you going, guy? Mr. Kitty, look, get up here. Chunky Boy's here to stay as well. Yeah, dude, so unfortunate. What's up, Mint? How are you doing, Mint? We were the same country that did the prohibition. It's only right that we don't let our kids drink liquor. Facts. Drew, how are you doing, Mint? Yeah, we just disappear. What's up, Block Party? How are you doing? Yeah, I apologize about that. But hopefully that won't happen. I don't know why that always happens to me on the days that I stream, because I'll just of course, that doesn't happen to me for months or weeks, and then it's like right in the middle of the stream, internet's like, get shit on. All right, not anymore. I'm like, punching the air, dude. I'm punching the air. I just see my frames dropping. I'm like, no. It's unfortunate. You got a UPS for your PC? What's a UPS? I need a generator, honestly. I do need a generator. Sorry, I don't know what a UPS is, Tiara. All my homies hate the burning of historic and or other information. No, honestly, I'll probably give my boyfriend a singular round. It's an airsoft. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I do like airsoft guns. I know you're kind of joking there, but I did get airsoft guns at one point in time. Went ham on those. Those hurt, dude. Those hurt. Me and my dad and my friends, we used to dress up in ghillie suits and go into the woods by my house, kind of where I grew up, and we would all go airsofting. And we had expensive airsoft guns, dude. We just went ham one time and went and balled out in an airsoft shop. Full camo, out in the woods, Call of Duty style. It was not fun for some people. It was not fun for some people, dude. That shit hurts. Uninterruptible power supply. Beevr, they have a United Postal Service for their PC. That's what I was thinking. I was like, a UPS for my PC specifically. I might have to look into that. Get them to deliver my PC actually somewhere where that has power. Uninterruptible. I don't think I do, but I feel like I need that. That would be a good idea. I feel like TR keeps your PC chugging. Yeah, I think I need that. I love the pain. Oh God, Jesus, that shit hurts. Not me. I can't. I don't know if I can do that. We have UPS for all our computers. Maybe I need to do that. That's what I need to get, huh? I don't have any protection against my computer blowing up. Although my computer does I have water cooling system, and I think there's something wrong with the water cooling system. It just makes the loudest noise. It just sounds like an airplane. And it's not your regular like, oh, my computer's loud. It's like, no, bro, my computer is loud. Luckily, I want to get a new mic, by the way, but luckily my mic is tuned to not pick it up. But if you guys could hear it, you'd be like, what do you how do you live like this? You live like this, cousin? Yeah, I do live like this. I live like this. I love the airsoft balls. I'm collecting too many weapons. Those shit hurts so bad. I don't know. I just don't understand how. But today, just to let you guys know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be finishing the greenhouse today. Hopefully, we should be finishing it. I think I have most of the things for it. It's about almost done. We're in the middle of building it until we were rudely interrupted by my internet service. I almost went. Here's the thing is, if my internet cuts out again, I'm just going to have to go to I'm going to have to go to where they're located, and the receptionist is just going to have to get folded like a fucking wet tissue paper. You know what I mean? It's not even the receptionist's fault, but somebody has to take the anger. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to get folded. Somebody has to get it taken out on. So I just fucking go up there. Receptionist just gets knocked out. And then I leave, you know. It's okay, whatever. Somebody's got to take it, right? Somebody's got to take it to the chin. No, but seriously, that is so annoying. Beevr win Hightail stream? I don't know. I have some ideas, by the way. But I think I'm going to keep them to myself for now for future things. I don't want to spew all my... What do you guys think about this, by the way? This is what I've heard before, and I kind of feel like it's true. But when people You know, like, if you make goals, I feel like if you voice your goals, they say that if you voice your goals to other people, then you get the dopamine kind of from voicing the goal without actually having done anything. So I have some ideas, but I don't wanna voice them just yet because I gotta really think about them and, make sure that they're plausible, and then I feel like if I tell you guys, this is the dumbest thing ever, you're like, "Shut up, then don't even fucking mention it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Um I gotta keep them to myself, but just know I've got some ideas. So, we'll see. Um, I hope it's worth the investment because I like the feeling of cold steel and the yo, that's insane. Each teach their own though, potato. Don't take it out on the receptionists, go for the admins. They're the ones who can order the text to do their jobs. True. Yeah, completely true. I wouldn't do that to receptionists. I would find the CEO and be like, what the flizzy?" In middle school, there was a event during a trip where you have to get to a point without getting spotted by the teachers. So me and Rex got ghillie suits and it was super fun. He got stepped on. Oh, and I scared the principal, got the Australian teacher to say, "Bloody hell." Oh my gosh, what kind of event is that? What are you doing, Spider-Tron? Were you in like a military school? My God. Holy hell. That would actually be sick though. If you guys have never dressed up in a ghillie suit and went and just did like ghillie suit stuff out in the forest, let me just tell you, you're missing out, brother. You're missing out. It is very cool. The only thing is when I played airsoft with my friends, like a couple of my friends only had, the real shitty airsoft guns that were just kind of like pew pew instead of like, you know what I mean? And they did not have a good time. It was not fun for them. It was not a good time for those individuals. Kind of felt bad. They quit, dude. They were like, "This is BS. We're getting lit the up right now. What the hell?" We're getting lit up. On Sunday, though, we'll be doing the little where you guys can use the channel points. Just so you guys know, if I have power Sunday, hopefully. I didn't escape an evasion kind of deal in my youth cadets group. I was like 3 out of 40-ish, maybe to make it out. That's insane. I wouldn't do that. It was also near pitch dark. My God. What's up, Rex? Rex, I heard you were dressed up in a ghillie suit and got stepped on, my guy. I heard that you got stepped on. That's just craziness. Let's go. All right. So last time, I'm trying to think of all the things that we did last time. I'm going to put this torch down so we can actually see. I did make a charcoal pit here. Let me just quickly enter this mode for you guys so you can see. I made a bit of a... Oh, darn it. I can't. Oh. Here, how about this? Oop. Let me place this down so you guys can see. I made a bit of a Is that... Yes. Okay. I made a bit of a charcoal pit here. It's a very odd-looking charcoal pit. It's like a 3x3 and then a 3x3x3. I don't know why I did that. Don't question. It's just the ways of the Force. So there's that, because we need that to make more glass, but we basically almost got all of the glass. And I needed 18 glass slabs is one thing that I did some testing. I recommend if you're gonna make a greenhouse, do some testing beforehand. If you're gonna make it extravagant and not just like a square, I would do some testing that way, you know, because I did some testing and I made something that looked a little extravagant. I was like, okay, this is fire. But I could never get it to actually be a gosh darn greenhouse. It was just so unfortunate. Okay, so I can make 18 of these. I can get away with 18 of these. And the reason I'm doing this is just to save, hopefully, on the glass that we need. Because it is a tad bit expensive. Like, putting charcoal and coal into a bloomery, like, dude. Expensive AF. Long bout, yeah, my experience with no ghillie suit, but it was also very dark and it was a large area. It's crazy. Here's the thing that has been crazy about streaming is hearing what other people have done in their youth. And the things that you guys have done, I just never in my wildest dreams what I thought that would happen. Like that was just, it's so far from what happened in my experience. I was just freaking playing Halo Reach, dude. Playing Halo Reach and playing Minecraft and COD. Just grinding away. That's what I was doing. Other people were crawling around in ghillie suits and shit. You're trying not to get sniped. Drinking bottles of wine at age 8. Like, okay, dude. All right there, feller. I need to make a new chisel, by the way. That is something... Oh, we definitely need to make a new chisel. I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna make one really quickly, actually. Got stepped on by 3 different people wearing the ghillie suit. Oh my god, Rex, your back, dude. Holy heck. Your freaking back must hurt so bad. Jesus. You're just getting destroyed, dude. Just laying in a field and people are just like, please stop. Getting destroyed. Jesus. We did it twice because it happened 2 different years, and the first time we didn't have the suit. Did the suit help? Do you guys feel like the suit helped you a lot or no? I feel like the suit does actually help quite a bit because most people are not looking that intently. I guess we can go ahead and cook up 2 of them. Why not? We can make something else while we're at it. We have a hammer? Yes, we have a hammer. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and light this bad John up. I peaked in my youth. Now I'm 20 and soon to be homeless because of my airsoft gun. Hey, at least you have a sick airsoft gun collection, though, right? Truly, right? I made clay from regular dirt like 3 years ago. I was mid-workout. Mr. the Beevr doesn't wait for anything. Oh, okay. What's up, Mr. Caleb? Mr. Workout Man. How was Mr. Workout Man going? I actually ran. I ran 4 miles yesterday. What do you guys think about that? I should be shredded now. I should have like an 8-pack of abs. Instead, all I had was just my legs were numb. my legs were numb as hell. I couldn't feel my legs. They started shaking. Was a little bit embarrassing. No, I really did. I ran 4 miles yesterday, the farthest I've ever ran in my entire life, and I don't recommend it. My legs were just. My legs look like vibrators, dude. Was insane. Beeve, I'm going. Hold on. Let me enlarge this Spidertron so I can actually see what you said here. I can't barely read it, and then show up on my. Gosh darn it! Come on. Oh no, my thing is not working. No. How about this? Okay, there we go. Beaver, I'm gonna have a lot of fun on Sunday stream for you. Will be paid. 15 stream streak is a crazy, Rex. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, 4 miles is insane. I turned paraplegic after 1. Dude, it was brutal. It was brutal. My leg's numb too today. Dang it. Yeah, it was absolutely brutal. Yeah, I can't even. What happened to my freaking? Here's the thing: is I feel like the thing is I don't care how conditioned you are to run. After 1 to 2 miles, it doesn't ever get easier. Even if you have ran 13, 14 miles before, it doesn't get any easier. Like, every mile still sucks. It's still awful. I don't think it gets any better, honestly. And my girlfriend has wrote me into running a marathon in like March. Or not a marathon, a half marathon, which is like 13 miles. I mean, is it really even worth living anymore? You know, I don't know. Where are my tongs? What have I done with my tongs? Why are they not right here? Hello, guy. Do you not have tongs? Oh, I've just misplaced them. And there is a entire whole-ass brand new chisel right there. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I've got an entire chisel there. We're going to make another one anyways. It's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Please make another one. And we'll just have another one just in case we need it, right? Hopefully. Yeah, I'm super excited about the cold weather. Just worried about the power. I've seen some people say this is. Do you guys see those? I don't want to say Weather Channel because obviously there is the Weather Channel, but on YouTube there's these channels that make weather videos, which is really weird, and they make the titles and shit so clickbaity. I've never watched any of them, but the way they title it, dude, I'm like, oh geez, are we all gonna die? Like. Are we cooked? Like, deadass. The way they make those make me question, like, whether we're even going to make it out alive. And the thumbnails look great, too. I need to start watching them. I'm going to make a saw. That feels right. Making a saw feels like it makes sense. I need to start watching them, but the title would be like the worst storm we've seen in 2,000 years. I'm like, what? The hell is going on, dude? And then it's just like a wee bit chilly outside or something. I'm like, okay, guy. All right, can we calm down with that nonsense? Also, being able to flex pretty well, plus put the suit helped a lot with just looking at the teachers for 5 minutes without being seen. Are your teachers trained snipers? Like, what? Your teachers just like to have fun, I guess? Shout out your teachers. They're just having a ball. Trying to find kids crawling on the ground in ghillie suits, dude. Whatever. Whatever. Just a regular Tuesday, dude. Just a regular Tuesday here at school. Out here, all of us crawling on the ground in our ghillies, all ghillied up like that one Call of Duty mission. You just get caught, you just die. They just kill you right there. Like, okay, you're banished to the Shadow Realm, my boy. All right, let's chisel these. Do a little bit of chisel work here so we can put the glass little slabs on. A little slabby dabby. I'm gonna put this torch so I can see, please. Thank you very much. I was. By the way, I have a controversial. Well, it's not controversial, I guess, but I have a question to ask you guys because my girlfriend and I were talking about this. What is your guys's like top 3? Give me your best French fry, like fast. Let's do fast food. Give me your best French fry ranking because my girlfriend and I were talking about this. We had. Oh no. We had French fries from a couple different places, and we were like, what is the best French fry? Because I feel like a lot of people say McDonald's. We were having Chick-fil-A waffle fries, and I was like, honestly, Chick-fil-A waffle fries are a little bit underrated, I feel like. I don't know, just my gut feeling. You know, they've been stepping it up on the salt and stuff. But I was like, having them, I was like, you know, aren't half bad, actually. My top 3 probably. Am I doing this right? I'm doing this right. It's okay. I need to not mess this up. Bless the Lord. I would say my top 3. She was saying Arby's was in her top 3. Is Arby's crazy? Is Arby's a crazy with the curly fries? This will be very hard to relate if you don't have these fast food restaurants where you're at. But okay, so that's good with that. Is there anything else I needed to chisel? I do need to chisel these. Chisel these and put some beams down as well. Let me bring up my thing that I had. Oh, let me get rid of that. Thank you very much. Pull up my build that I had. I have it here somewhere. There it is. Okay, wow. I can't believe it popped up right there. All right, glorious. Glorious. There we go. Apologies. I think it depends on if you like crunchy fries or soft fries. Interesting point. Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack, then McDonald's. Ooh, really? Chick-fil-A is your 1? And Shake Shack is your 2? Shake Shack is one I was not even thinking about, honestly. Okay, let's go ahead and chisel these. We need to chisel this roof a little bit so I remember exactly how it is that it needs to go. Shake Shack is crazy. Shake Shack is an unexpected one. I agree. It probably does depend on whether you like crunchy or like softer fries. One thing McDonald's does have is they have some good soft fries. You got soft hands, brother. Oh, whoops. Okay, how about that? How does that look? And then we do like this right here. Are we chiseling, Chad? We're chiseling. We're chiseling super hard. Hopefully this doesn't get out of hand. But this is my idea. Hopefully you guys see the vision as it comes together. We'll see. Fun fact, Beevr, a marathon is said to be an honor to a Greek soldier who died after running 26 miles and died so he run 26 and live. You died running 26 miles? My God. It's kind of insane. What was he doing dying from running 26 miles? Get flexed on even to death? Like, what are we doing? How did he die? It's just like 26 miles was too much for him? Okay, so does that look a little too much, speaking of? Is that a little too much? We're gonna put beams going up like this and all the way to the top, so that's gonna look not as, you know, just like staircase style. Waffle fries just hold the sauce so good. Waffle fries do be holding the sauce good. W point, Spider. They do be holding the sauce real nice and good. I tried to get like this little root beer soda float thing from Chick-fil-A. They're having like a little special deal. It was pretty average. I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed. I have high standards for Chick-fil-A. Don't get their little soda float special that they're having right now. It's very, very mid. Extremely mid. It's literally just ice cream and whatever soda you want. That's what it's supposed to be, but it's not good. It's just meh. Beevr said that he ran to give news of a victory in a war, and then bro died. Truly an honorable death. If I'm one to speak on honorable deaths, truly honorable. What a man. What a soldier. Oh no, I'd have my bismuth bronze hammer. Whoops, I want to use my copper, please. The marathon commemorates the legendary run of a Greek soldier named, oh god, Pheidippides, who in why am I having a stroke right now? 490 BC ran from the battlefield of Marathon to Athens to announce a victory over the Persians. Dude, I tell you what, the Greeks and the Romans, they just had like a sense of honor and commitment that we just cannot replicate, dude. Running that far to just deliver news and then ending up dying, I assume that he just didn't stop. And that's partly the reason. Like, he did not take a break his entire 26 miles. Is that true? I could see that being the reason for death. Just didn't stop. Which I was talking to my dad earlier today about the marathon thing, and he was like, yeah, I've seen where people run these marathons and they don't even stop to use the bathroom. They just shit down their leg. I'm like, okay. Like, okay. I don't know. There better be something good at the end of that run for me to just, defecate on myself and then keep running. That seems a little odd, but whatever. To each their own. If you really love running that much, I respect the hustle, honestly. I respect the commitment. That's one thing. If you're committed to something, listen, go all out, dude. No bars hold. Go all out. And if people judge you, screw it. At least they can respect the commitment, right? Okay, so this looks a little odd. We'll get this top piece fixed. Chiseling doesn't damage a hammer? Okay, good to know. Good call out, Spider. That's good to know. That makes sense. My chisels do be dying. Yes, no stops. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Did the Greeks or the Romans, did they come up with the Olympics as well? Is that their thing too? Did they come up with the Olympics? The show of strength, speed, agility, prowess, skill. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Where is this going to be on this? If I go here, if I'm going here with a glass block, then it'll be like right there, which is very low down, I feel like, compared to what I had it at, but it's not really going to be that, you can't really see it, so that's going to be fine. Gonna be just okay. Okay, don't worry your pretty face. Granted, winning against the Persian Empire was like winning the Independence War, true. Fair enough. Very, very, very big deal. Very big deal. The dwarves on the Civ event had like 10 durability, 1 hammer for chisel. The dwarves did a lot of, shout out to Alindrome. Freaking, the dwarves did a lot of chiseling, dude. Dwarves were definitely master chiselers of that event. Greeks, Mount Olympus, where all the Greek gods lived. Now we have the Olympics. Do you guys like the Olympics? Hello, party people. What's up, Pelly? What's up, party person? How are you doing? W intro, Pelly. How are you doing? Do you guys like the Olympics? They're like a big deal, but I feel like nobody is really watching them when they come around. Like I don't even hardly watch them. I guess I've never really watched them either, but I feel some pride. I like feel some pride when the Olympics going on, but it's just so there's so many events and sports to pay attention to that I can't even be bothered to pay attention to one of them. Now I just can't be bothered. I simply can't be bothered now. I don't know. But I will say I do like watching the volleyball sometimes. How long is this going to take? I wish I knew. I need this to be done. Well, that's doing its doneness. Where shallst we go? Shallst we go somewhere and collect some things? We could go see if we can find a ruin. Actually, let's go to that ruin that we saw very early on. And, okay, it's over here. And see if we can find that. Oh, no, that's a different one. There's one somewhere around here that has the secret room. It has the secret room. Where is it? Is it somewhere? Is it even further than I don't know. We'll just run around and look for a ruin. Why not? While we wait. There's not a whole lot other progression-wise that we can do. We'll just wait. We'll wait for a wee bit. I think we basically got everything. Let me get some stacks of dirt. Not gonna lie, she put so much effort into the chiseling. She really did. She really did. It was absolutely insane. It's beautiful. The Olympic Games are really small, and we're just the Greek city-states. Doing okay, thanks for asking. So what did I miss? We are doing, this is our little playthrough that we're doing, Felly. We're just talking about the Olympics. We're talking about the Greeks. What else have we been talking about? We're talking about how there's going to be a lot of snow. At least here in the U.S., there's going to be a lot of snow. We're all very excited. Don't want to lose our power, though. People watch what they're interested in watching. True. They usually have multiple events running at the same time, which is nice. I will say that is very nice that they'll keep multiple events on. It's not like one event you have to watch. I just don't. Like, I'm not going to, here's the thing, is like the 2-mile run. In high school, I ran the 2-mile run. That shit is not, I'm just not watching that because one, it pains me. And two, it's just like, all right, am I really going to sit here? It's the Olympics is almost like you invite family over and then you just put that on in the background and occasionally check in on what's going on. You know, you wait for them at the finish line, like, oh, here they come. They're coming around the corner. Here they come. Jimmy coming around the bed with your cubs. You know? I liked it when the ancient athletes would oil up and compete by cracking naked. Oh my gosh. Have y'all seen, there's some sort of sport. I don't know what country it is, but they oil up like that. They get super duper oiled up and they wear these black leather pants and they be sticking their hands in each other's pants. And they're like trying to put each other on their backs. But I mean, they're just lubed up, groping each other. No shirt, just pants, hands in the pants. I'm like, what is going on here? What are we doing? You know, I don't know. What are we doing? Like how they would oil up. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. Surely you guys have seen one of these videos. If not, it sounds weird what I'm saying. And trust me, it's even weirder when you see it. It's very odd. But, you know, to each their own. Thou is allowed thy sport to participate in. You know what I think would be really cool is to go and see like a sumo fight. Has anybody here ever went and watched sumo wrestling? That shit rules, dude. Just getting fat just to freaking push another man out of the ring. Hell yeah. Yes, that's what I love. Beevr, I think the room was up north. Is that what it was? Up north. I feel like you're right. I just don't know where. Super up north, possibly. I feel like I may have not marked it down. We'll just look for some new ruins a bit south. We'll go explore a little bit and hopefully run across some black coal. Get lucky. Bro, do you know about the prize they're going to give next week? What's up, bro, Fredos? Do I know about the prize they're going to give next week? What prize? What are they giving a prize for? We're giving out prizes? And she was one of my only people to my church. Shout out Eileen Trome. Spider. Eileen Trome was in here the other day. Beevr, I joined right when you were talking about lubing up. Hey, that's how it happens, Cloud. I'm sorry you had to get traumatized. Sorry, Cloud. How are you doing? My bad. That does tend to happen. Sorry. Not me specifically lubing up, just certain people. I don't know. Maybe I should get lubed up for streams. Just oiled up. Just be super duper oily. You the real prize? What's up, bro, Fredos? I'm the real prize, huh? Should I start acting like a prize? Is that how I should act? I'm a prize. I don't know how I'd feel. Treat me like a prize piece. Treat me like your prize brown, your prize horse. Okay, sorry. It's getting weirder the more I say it. I'm just gonna. What's in the news? What's going on in the news? What's on the newspaper? What's the weather like outside, guys? I feel like you'd go back, Nutty, for a good gladiatorial fight. I would. A good gladiatorial fight would go so hard. See a couple people in a chariot going at each other. Let's freaking go. Wouldn't that be insane? Just see them spear each other off. Bloody spear right through the chest. Right in the head. Freaking chariot flips over. Everybody cheers. The emperor stands up in his seat, puts his thumb in the air, points that sucker right down or up, and everybody cheers, and the crowd goes crazy. Finally got a second monitor so I can watch Beevr play. Let's go, Cloud. Is the second monitor just changed? It's got to change your life, Cloud. It changed my life, and now I have 4 monitors. Just, you got to be careful. Lamau and that joined right. Someone's mentioned you, Lumina. What's up, Arachnid? How are you doing? Yep, that's great. Great timing. How are you doing? I never thought I'd get this far. Here we are, bro. Here we are. All lubed up. Fraud. Mock naval fights would go crazy. Beevr most fight were not to the death. Were they not? Were the gladiatorial fights not to the death? That's lame, dude. Fight or die. I don't want this in between, like, don't spare him. You know, I understand in the movies, you know, the crowds are like, kill him, end his life. I think most of us, if we were in the crowd, we would also be chanting the same thing, dude. Do not spare him. I want to see blood. Let me see. Slit his throat. All the way. In front of everybody. Embarrass his entire family. Murder him in front of his kids. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know. I don't know. You never know. You know, you'd be in the stands. Maybe that was cool back in the day. Everybody would applaud that, which is absolutely crazy. People were just dying left and right, you know? My goodness. Thank God not today. That would be too traumatic for me. I don't know what I would do. People just gotta find God, dude. The gladiators were like celebrities in their times. Yeah, not death. Too much money to put into the gladiators. They roped in a lot of money, huh? Is that where sports betting started? Is that where sports betting? Look, here's the thing. How lame is sports betting now? We're paying these athletes millions and millions of dollars, and now like they're wearing padding, and we're worried about like them getting injured and stuff. These gladiators, dude, they're getting cut up back in the day. I want to see some blood. No, I'm kidding, but it is interesting to think about how far we've come. Remember that the gladiators rarely fought to kill. They're super athletes and were important to their sponsors to sell merch. They were selling merch back in the day? Chad, do we need merch? Do we need merch? Prisoners or Christians were killed? Jesus, put a period after that blog party. It was more fight to first blood and something like that, likely. They were selling merch back in the day? Was that the original merch drop? I think merch would be sick, honestly. Merch would be very, very cool. Might have to drop some merch, chat. Just, I would wear that on stream. I want, like, oh, God, a bear, please, please. I just want, like, something that's comfy, honestly. Some like, comfy, baggy stuff, since I'm into that now. You can get free entry to the Coliseum on holidays and such occasions. Rich women bought gladiator sweat? No way! Wow, so the gladiators are real, like, dead-ass celebrities. Do you think that they were jacked? Like, do you think... I wonder what attributes these gladiators had. Were like, they're super jacked? Were they just big and strong, big-bodied? Probably all of the above. Could they jump high? Or are they fast? Or was it hand-eye coordination, you know? I wonder what all... It was probably all of the above, honestly. Everything went into it. Slicing each other up. You know what I do think would be cool? I truly believe this. I don't know. This is probably not true. But I think it would be sick to have, like, scars. Like, battle scars. Tell me that isn't so tough. Wouldn't that be so tough? I just had a slice all the way across my back. You know, like in movies where they show, it'll be the main character, it'll be the hero, and then they'll have lashings across their back, and they'll take off their shirt during a vulnerable moment, and everybody be like, wow, look at that back full of thrashes. Isn't that kind of sick, you know? I would like the scars without the thrashing part, but I'm pretty sure that's what makes it kind of cool. So, but that's kind of it. So it looks like I won't be having a cool back anytime soon. Almost thought that was a ruin. Does that look like a ruin right there? It looks like it's just a lot of bauxite. Bauxite. That looks like it could be a ruin, though. Shall we head that way? We'll head somewhere that way. There's no pad in rugby. Watch it. Oh, true. You tough people out there playing rugby. You guys are actually demons. You guys are the actual real gladiators today. Rugby only got mouth guards and sometimes... Yep. Sorry, I forgot about rugby. I don't ever watch it, and it's not common here in the U.S., so I forget about that. They'd sell the oil they're lathered in as strength and aphrodisiac potions and taking on sponsorships. They were just doing the whole thing. I love that, honestly. I want to go back to when we had potions. Potions are like such a cool idea, you know? I don't even care if it doesn't work. It's the what do they call it? I feel like I know these terms, but when I get on here, I always forget what they're called. It's the, what is it called? I think it starts with a P. It's the, what is the effect called where, you know, it's placebo. Placebo, there we go. Genius. Good job, big brain. Placebo effect of potions would be cool, but now our potions are like energy drinks. Oh, yeah, we haven't changed much of the way of sports and betting on athletes. They even had joke merchandise like pencils with, I went to the arena and all I got was this lousy pencil. That's insane. I'm not aware that they were selling merch back in the day. It just seems like such a foreign concept, like, of something for people of that time to do, you know? Like selling merch and stuff. We're really just the same nowadays. So it's just kind of, we're just the same people. We just never change. We just have new shit. We just have different stuff. We call it different names. We have same stuff, call it different names. This bauxite is very pink. For a second thought, instead of bauxite rock, it was going to say pink rock. So pink. Most gladiators trade with weapons, so it's more like who is the best soldier. Honestly, I think scars can be really cool. A friend of mine once called them tattoos with stories behind them. It's so much tougher than a tattoo. You know, like people nowadays are obsessed with getting tattoos, but like, bro, get some scars instead. You know? Like, get some real scars, because tattoos are technically scars, but let's get some real scars, buddy. Let's get some real scars up in here. No more ink tattoos. Only tough-looking, you know, take a brand iron to yourself or cut yourself up type scars. Those are what are actually sick. They're all vegetarian, but have decent body fat because it's necessary to survive cuts. More fat equals more natural padding. That does seem more accurate. This boar is really chasing me around. That does make sense. As much as we talk about being shredded nowadays, I feel like, having fat is like the way to go for survival. Like, everybody's worried about being shredded nowadays, but fat is where it's at. Right? Placebo effect, thank you. Potions are just drugs / steroids. Only battle scar I have is a scar I caused myself by putting an axe to my knee when I was chopping wood. Jesus, Felly. Spoken, my God. You put an axe to your knee? Were you trying to swing on a piece of wood and ended up with the axe in your knee? Instead of an arrow to the knee, you got the axe instead? I really hope that this is a ruin, but I'm getting less confident as we go. My God. Honestly, I just call all liquid medicine and special drinks potion. I mean, energy, stamina potion. Stamina potion is fire. Stamina potion is a fire way to put it. I like that. Should we do that? Just start calling things potions? Stamina potion is so good. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say it IRL too. And people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Shut up." Like, shut up. Let me drink my potion in peace, loser. What are you drinking? An energy drink? No, I'm having a stamina potion, buddy. What are you drinking? Drinking your sweet sugary drink? Your medicinal herb? A butter beer? Yeah, that's a fire idea. The Greeks and Romans are pretty close to how we act now. Think more of strongmen instead of bodybuilders. You guys see the strongmen today? Whoops happens. I just swung the axe immediately again out of spite. You sound like a freaking animal, Felly. Just take an axe to the knee and you just immediately can take another swing. I probably would have crumbled, curled up in a ball, and cried. But y'all see these strongmen today? Oh, it is a ruin. Let's go. I have a feeling it's not really going to have anything in it, though. These strongmen today are massive, dude. They're massive. I feel like they're all of Viking descent as well. They're huge, dude. They're huge people. I wish I was a strongman. Instead of like being cool and built and jacked, I'm like built for running. How lame. Nobody thinks running is cool. Literally nobody thinks running is cool, and I can do it. I can do it pretty good. Zero coolness. This ruin has no loot. That is also zero coolness. Good eye, though. W-I, chat. Less muscle definition, but still strong and well-rounded. Having extra fat is just a way to go, honestly. Like, if you really... hey. Hey, let's not do this. Let's not do this. I'm just trying to have a good time in the forest. Parkour. Damn rip, only scare I have is Rex cutting my hand open with a safety scissor sense of time. You need to get something better, Spider. You need to get something better. The spawn redeemer turned off the stream because it is a different playthrough. Oh, yes. Sorry. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Soren. Sorry, Soren. I apologize. Sunday we'll be doing that. But welcome in, Soren. Well, Sunday we'll be doing that. We'll be doing the redeem to spawn things. So you can rack up some channel points now and Sunday stream have it. Well, thank God I had to do the bear. Sorry. I need to reimburse you with those points. I apologize. But running is cool. Hey, if you say so, then I'm down, Felly. I'm down. Running is cool. You've changed my mind. I'm in. It is kind of cool. God, it just hurts so much, you know? If it has loot, it's probably buried. I need to look harder. I forget that I forget that those have loot under them, honestly. I always forget that. Hey, in the military, they'd consider you the first for a promotion for running so good. Is that... Yeah, they consider... You know, here's the thing, is running is like a great skill. Running is probably one of the best skills because if you can run away from somebody for like ever, then that's perfect. You don't even need to fight anybody, you know? Always just keep your distance and then just run away forever. Like, that's the best tactic there is. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about, you know, fights and stuff. There's like this whole macho culture of like, oh, you want to fight me? Not me, dude. I don't want to fight. I'm not taking... Is there a boar? This boar is trying to ram my booty cheeks. Please stop. I would not take a fight. Things are just too risky nowadays, you know? If I don't care if it's embarrassing. I don't care if I look like a weenie. I don't care what I look like. I don't care if I look like a loser, dude. I'm out. I'm out. See you later. I'll run, dude. I know I can outrun you. I know I can outrun you, brother. Chase me down. Chase me down if you want me so bad. But seriously, because, like, you never know what the other person could have. They could be trained in freaking jujitsu, karate chop style, or they have a knife, or they have a gun. Dude, no, I'm good. I don't want to fight you. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. No fight, man. Also, Spider almost cut his finger off with a bread knife and went, "Oh, Rex, can you get me bread?" Yo. It is cool. What's up, Jaja Binks? Jaja Binks, how are you doing? Good to see you again. It is cool, the whole skill, and it means your heart and lungs are strong. That's exactly what I've been doing on the Civ. If there was danger, I'd keep my distance and just use my bow or spear, whatever I had, and just run away, shoot and run away. I've seen this. I don't know how accurate this is. You guys tell me how accurate this is, but would, back, like, in the, not in the desert, like, in the savannah and stuff, I guess it would be in Africa where, like, deer, that seems more plausible. Like, deer and, not deer exactly, but a type of deer and other animals. Like, back in the day, hunters would just run the deer to death. Is that accurate? Is that an accurate statement? I feel like I've seen that. Like, we're made for gazelle. Yes, gazelle. Thank you, Spider. That's the word I was looking for. Gazelle. They would just, like, run gazelles down. Like, humans are actually built to run for very long distance. Gazelles are built to run a very, very long distance. I mean, not gazelles, damn it. Humans. Like, we're just ultra marathon runners. Like, that's what we're good at, which is very odd. It's like it might be the best thing to be good at, you know? It really might be. Is that a just ginormous mountain over there? It show is. It is the biggest mountain I've ever seen in my entire life. My God. I'm not seeing any ruins, which is unfortunate, but we'll go take a peek-see at this mountain really quickly. I just got to see it. I got to have it. I got to feast my eyes upon it. We'll just take a lookie real quick and then head back, I guess. Make a little circle around. Beef, someone sub. Oh, did I miss it? Why is it not popping up on my thing? I'm sorry. I must have missed it. Let me go back. My chat is not popping up. I'm so sorry. Let me scroll back. Let me pull this over. I apologize. I do not want to miss your sub whatsoever. Oh, thank you for the sub, Sword. Thank you for the gifted sub, Sword. Why is that not popping up on my thing? I apologize about that. Thank you for the gifted sub. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. And thank you for pointing that out to me, Spider. I'm going to put my stuff over here. That way I can see subs and stuff. Thank you for that. And thank you for subscribing as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I got to stop myself because I always want to glaze. I apologize. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Because we have, yes, endurance hunters. Humans have crazy endurance because we could sweat and never overheat. That's the reason why. So sweating is just like a superpower because we sweat and we can cool down faster than other animals. Yeah, other animals just like, look at this mountain, by the way. This is a crazy mountain. Crazy, crazy mountain. It's more of a combination of running endurance and skill and tracking that make us such formidable apex predators. Humans are persistent hunters. So we can pursue them miles. Yeah, but if you think about it, humans are terrifying. Oh, hold on. I didn't put you guys back on the main screen. My bad. Whoops. There we go. Oh, whoops. Having all sorts of malfunctions here. There we go. Literally walk your dinner to death. Isn't that the, like... Oh, sorry, Rex. Did I say Spider? I meant Rex. My bad. Isn't that the scariest thing is to literally just have a predator that runs you down forever and eventually kills you? Like, just never runs out of stamina? That is probably the most terrifying thing. It is interesting how, like, we really are an apex predator. Even though we're not just huge, we're not huge. We're not the fastest. We're not the strongest. But we will run you to death or just outthink you. It's kind of insane. Being able to make tools and stuff, it's just a very interesting, like, position to be in. I find that fascinating, honestly. Have you guys ever played the game Same Goes with Horses? I went on a horse ride I don't know if I told you guys about this, but my girlfriend and I went and ride horses for the first time, and I was being told by the person that was leading us around on horses. Is that a ruin over there? That's a trader. Okay. Okay, you guys like that little zoom in? But I was being told that horses basically like walk on their ankle or not walk on their ankle, but they walk on like one hard point essentially, where we have like feet and our like weight is distributed. They walk basically like ballerinas kind of, which I thought was extremely interesting. They're like not built for walking or running. Oh, those chunks. I say they're not built for walking or running, but like they're very, very oddly built. Hey, I made it. Same goes with horses. What's up, Salus? How are you doing? Salus, welcome in. Good to see you. You made it. You made it. What's up, gang? How are you doing, party person? Looks like there might be a ruin over yonder. No. Okay, we'll just head back. Surely the charcoal is done by now. Yes, look at all these waypoints, by the way. My God. My God. My God. Horses sweat, too, is what they wear used for transportation. What saw an animated short from the animal's perspective? It was exactly that. I've been running pretty far. I should have gotten away, and then the humans are just coming up from it behind a hill. That's got to be the most terrifying thing. Like sharks and being stalked and all that is terrifying, but something that just never runs out of stamina. That's like in movies when somebody's getting beat down, they just keep getting back up, dude. It's just something's terrifying about an entity that will not give up no matter what. There's nothing that you can do to make it give up. It just goes forever. That's the scariest thing to die to. We're also very good at throwing things far and fast. It's a very uncommon. Yeah. Being able to throw things, I always think that's interesting when I'm like shooting a basketball. I'm like, you know what? Our ability to aim and oh, you guys, you have furniture, dude. Yes. I love you. Our ability to like aim and hit targets and hit marks is like insane, dude. Like I could throw a football. I know a football's not a good example, but like 30, 40 yards and it be on target, or shooting a basketball into a hoop, like that's actually really hard. That's actually a really hard thing to do. But seriously, it is insane, our ability to throw things. I don't know what in our brain allows us to be able to aim and toss, but we're cracked as fall. Huge fingers. Sorry, I'm behind on chat, guys. My bad. Horses walking their fingernails and toenails, potentially. Giant tippy-toe beast. Yeah, that's what's so weird to me. Our best ability naturally is being able to throw things very good. They actually have one finger toe per leg, rest of them devolved. Cattle, deer, horses all walk on their finger toenails, hooves, or keratin. Like they think a human can throw a rocket above 90 miles per hour. That's why Terminator is scary. That is true. That is why Terminator is terrifying. Yeah, we were riding these horses. By the way, if you've never rode a horse before, I highly recommend it. It was awesome. It was dope. My first time ever riding, and I was like, I don't understand what the big stink is about riding horses. I get it now. It was very cool. But we were riding through like mountains and stuff, and they can traverse terrain so well. It is amazing because they don't look like they're built for going up and down very steep hills and stuff. Like we were going down some steep stuff. And dude, horses were just killing it. My horse's name was Muffin. And fucking Muffin, dude, Stud Muffin, Mr. Stud Muffin was trying to eat everything inside, trying to eat every single plant. They told me don't let him eat anything. And I said, dude, you guys feed this? You feed Muffin? Dude, Muffin needs some muffins. Bro is hungry. Bro, baseball players have thrown up. Yeah, that's probably the best. That's one of the best examples is baseball players or golfers. Like golfers too. You think about golfing, being able to, I don't know if you guys have ever golfed. It's like the hardest sport I've ever played. I know it seems weird. Ball is literally sitting there on the ground in front of you. Hey, listen, here's the thing about golf. Nobody's going to touch that ball in front of you. Not a single soul. They're not going to do anything about it. Matter of fact, in the sport, we make everybody be quiet for you. Isn't that kind of a weird tradition in golf is to like, you have to be quiet. Nobody say a word. I don't even want to hear a fart. Nobody fart. That would actually be funny. I would love to see on television somebody just rip one as somebody's hitting a golf ball. But nobody's gonna touch that golf ball, and you're gonna try and hit it, and it's gonna be it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. It's gonna be extremely difficult. It's so hard to hit a golf ball like straight. But the people that can do it, dude, the things you can do when you rep stuff enough is unbelievable. Like, muscle memory is like, probably the best adaptation I've ever seen. Do you guys feel like that? By the way, look at this. My God. Dude, is this a mountain? No, this is not near where I live. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? Is this one we checked out earlier? No, that was out over there. Okay. But seriously, like, muscle memory has to be the best adaptation there is out there, besides maybe, like, a chameleon turning colors. Chat, what is the best adaptation? I left all my torches back. No way. No. No. Back we go. Sprint. Fast as possible. What other animals can hurt you from a distance cannot be seen? I took horseback riding classes as a teen for English saddle. Brother-in-law is a cowboy, owns cattle in California, was a brand inspector. That sounds awesome, Block Party. That sounds awesome. Horseback riding classes, huh? That is sick. Brother-in-law is a cowboy, owns cattle in California. Has some beautiful property, maybe? Some very beautiful property by chance, Block Party? I would imagine, maybe. Yeah, you should never let a horse eat while riding. Might become a bad habit. Plus, if you don't know about poisonous plants. Ah, that does make sense. I didn't even think about poisonous plants. Yeah, they told me to pull up on him every time he tried to eat something. And I tried. He was fully committed to eating whatever it is. We were going down like a very steep trail. And the trail was coming up on the sides. And he would just like lean over, bite the plant. I was like, dude, stop. Stop doing that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, I missed your follow. Sorry, bro. Thank you for the follow, bro. My mom is teaching horseback riding, and she made it a rule that if you let your horse eat, next lesson you have to bake a cake and bring it. Holy fire rule. They're going to be yanking on those horses' necks, though. There's either going to be a lot of cake, or those horses' necks are going to be sore. Is this game a hybrid of Hightail, Rust, and Minecraft? It is a very, yes, kind of. It is kind of. It's very akin to Minecraft, but with a lot more survival aspects, bro. It leans less towards the like massive builds, and not to say it doesn't have like it has the same level of creativity, really, but it focuses more on like processes and survival aspects of the game. Photographic memory is cool as ability. I wish I had. Sauron, I wish I had. That feels like it would be so good to have. I can't even imagine what that would be like to be able to have photographic memory. Could you just like ace every test if you had that? That is a good one though. Cone, snail, poison, harpoon, and pistol shrimp hand cannon. Pistol shrimp hand cannon. Yes, Great Land, California is gorgeous. I've never been. I want to go. I know. It's got to be gorgeous. It's got to be so good. Looks interesting. It is very fun, bro. It is very fun. It is quite the fun time. I think it's like $24 on their website. It is just so dark, dude. I gotta get me. I can't do this anymore. Although I don't have any flint, which just makes my life even worse. Where can I get some flint? Just look at the top of your screen, dude. It is so dark, I cannot see anything. I literally cannot see a soul. I'm just gonna walk around right-clicking until I see something. Jesus, this game has never been this dark before for me. Well, the horses do learn. If you never let them eat in the first place, they won't try. These horses were... Stud Muffin did not care. No care whatsoever. It's called Vintage Story. Our hands and our shoulders are awesome adaptations. Your arms are mounted to the side of your chest, but most other animals aren't like that. We are super mobile critters. We are. However, the one thing that I do have to say about shoulders and ankles and all this stuff, like, we do have all this movement. We do have all this ability to move, but do you guys feel like the shoulders are very vulnerable, you know? Because I feel like everybody's shoulders are messed up. You know? I don't know. Is that just me? Can I go over to this trader and steal whatever lighting he has going on? I'm going to try to. I may not be able to, but I'm going to try to. I feel like the shoulders are very, very easy to hurt. Like, I feel like my shoulders are cooked. My shoulders are just cooked. Just destroyed. I feel like that ability to be mobile does cost us to some degree. They are awesome adaptations, though, true. Survival and lore discovered, not quite RPG. Yep, 100%. Yeah, amazing ambience and sunsets, 100%. Amazing mods, amazing mods. Also, it's taking everything to not just start nerding out about horses. Never been much of a horse girl, but growing up on farm with horses still impact me, and I would say I know a fair bit. Do your thing, Belly. Do your thing. Also, genetics and stuff, very interesting. I am kind of... I wish I knew more about the different breeds of horse, because it almost seems like a... It's like kind of... Can I take this? I wish, dude. I wish I could steal this from you, you fuck. I wish I could steal this from you, dude. He has a mask on. This guy has a mask on. What is this? I've never seen this. What is on your face, brother? What is going on there? Sick mask, dude. Can I possibly... Do you have just a piece of flint around here somewhere, possibly, that I can have? Please, for the love of God, save me. I can't see anything. Can I just go to sleep in his bed? I think I'm just going to sleep in his bed, chat. I'm just going to sleep in his bed. Hopefully it'll be daytime. Yeah, I wish I knew more about, like, horse genetics and stuff. It sounds cool when people talk about it. I'm like, yes, that sounds very cool. Don't know what you're saying. Sick. I sleep wrong when my shoulders hurt for a full day. True, bro. True. Yeah, I feel like we start to degrade after like 25. Oh gosh, it's super, it's like midday. Hopefully, no, maybe it's like morning. Okay, back we go. I don't really like sleeping because that advances the day, but my God, I couldn't see a darndest thing. All right, where are we going? Where's our base? Everything is turning color. It's messing me up. Okay, this way. All right, very long ways to go. Yeah, thanks to the ways our bodies have evolved, we are very squishy and vulnerable. We're smart and we can make armor and weapons to make up for it. Is that the ultimate way to go, is to be squishy but mobile? Is that how you do it? You have a bunch of shoulder blades on the back to protect it. Oh, the human body is like the worst decision that has evolved nature. It is like, it's great and bad at the same time. Like, I guess you just can't be perfect, huh? Yeah, we craft stuff that keeps us alive in nature. What do you want to know? I don't know. I don't know anything, so I'm not sure what I want to know. Just like pure breeds and stuff like that. I don't know much about horse breeds, more interested in colors and patterns. The genetics are fairly easy to understand. Cats are a lot harder, and dogs are complicated as hell. Interesting. Genetics and stuff. Very interesting. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, but in evolution-wise, speaking from a body perspective, I guess it is like, dude, have y'all ever done this, by the way? I haven't done this very much recently, but man, I do this sometimes. I hate when it happens because it hurts like hell, but I'll wake up in the morning and my arms, literally, my arms, I wish my freaking thing was working. No, it's not working. My arms, I'll have slept for probably, God only knows. Dude, look at those sick-ass pit stains. My God. Look at this. This is crazy. Holy heck, I wear a hoodie. I wear a hoodie one time on stream, and I'm sweating. My armpits are sweating. Anyways, just ignore those. But I'll wake up in the morning, and God only knows how long I've been sleeping like this, but my arms will just be straight up above my head. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but my arms are so numb. It is the worst pain I have ever... It's the worst pain to wake up, and your arms are just above your head. You cannot feel your arms. It's awful. It's literally the worst thing ever. Quite literally the worst thing ever. Make sure I have that up. Thank you very much. One of the strongest, burst sized, and smartest creatures in the ocean are octopi, soft and squishy. Octopi scare me. They really scare me. I'm kind of terrified of them. Okay, I think I know where I'm at now. Which is the best way to go about this? I feel like, gosh, this mountain is just so hard to traverse to get home. Let's go. We'll go to the left. To the left, to the left. Arabian horses are the eldest breed on Earth. You can check them out on Google. Octopus lives by squishy and mobile lifestyle. They are also short-lived. How big is your bed? It's like probably as big. It's probably as long as I think I have a queen. I have a queen-size bed. Let's just make that answer a lot easier than whatever I was fixing to do. Yeah, octopi are very cool. Although I get worried after watching Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know which one is it. I forget what even the character is. What his name is. What's the character's name with the tentacles and shit? Do you guys remember the character's name of whose name is that? I don't remember. I'm like thinking of Davy Jones' locker. What is his name? Tentacly boy. His name is. He's like. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Whatever his name is, there's a scene in Pirates of the Caribbean, and this like tentacly guy comes up to another guy on a ship, and then he takes all of his tentacles, and it takes him like up this other dude's nostrils and throughout his ears and shit. It's traumatizing, truly, and that's what scares me about. Somehow that scares me about octopuses and stuff, because I've seen this video where this octopus tried to cover this diver's mouth, and I'm like, oh my god, what if an octopus or a squid swam and just went down your throat, just down into your mouth? Jesus, dude, that's my worst fear ever. I told you guys, like, that is my worst, that's my number one fear, is like the movie Alien, where the alien like goes inside you, or something like Aliens versus Predators, where they just throw the eggs down. That's it. That's where I draw the line, dude. I'll commit seppuku. Seppuku? Yeah. I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not experiencing. No way. No way. Blackbeard? Is that his name? Glock deals with horses and horse breeds. Galactus? Galactus. Davy Jones is his name? Is that his name? Davy Jones? Squidward. Squidward is hilarious. Davy Jones, after quick research, Google tells me on various websites that the Capesian horse is the oldest documented breed. What are those horses that are super jacked and like super thick? I wonder what are those horses' names? I always find those to be the coolest. But apparently they're like, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're obviously not the best for running. But when I think of medieval stuff, I think of those super duper jacked horses. Okay, we made it back. I hope that my torches didn't go out, but I have, okay, they didn't. Awesome, great. And the charcoal pit is done. Wonderful, wonderful. Very, very good. Thank you much. All right, good deal. This will be done. So this is going to give us a lot, and we can get our bloomeries back up and going. Interesting to join into. Welcome back, Reese. We're just talking about horses. Are you a horse boy? Are you a horse boy? Because welcome in, Reese. Yeah, super thick. That's how it goes, Reese. That's how it goes. Budweiser horses? I don't know what they are, but they're like this super jacked horse. And I'm like, dude, that's the kind of horse I want. I want like a very sophisticated looking jacked horse and to live in a castle. You know what I mean? That's my ultimate goal, chat. I've told you, I actually, there's a video that came up on my feed the other day that said why living in castles sucks. And you know what I did? I decided not to watch that video because I don't want my dreams ruined. I don't care if it sucks. I don't care if it's the worst thing ever. I want to live in a castle, dude. I want to own a castle. That's where I want to. I've watched too many medieval fantasy shows. I've got to live inside one. Why are you talking about thick horses? I didn't know you rolled that way. Well, before that though, Reese, we were talking about tentacles being inside of us. So, you know, pick your poison, honestly. On that subject, on things inside you, humans don't make vitamin C, and that protects us from some parasites. Really? That's terrifying, but W humans, Jaja. W humans. You're probably talking about cold-blooded horses. They aren't a specific breed, but more of a category of specific body type. Oh, okay. I was thinking they were a breed, surely. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm just placing this randomly. I don't know if these are going to grow any, but we're going to place them anyways. You are a wise man. They're called Clydesales? Clydesales. It's been wild just listening without making any comments. What up, Jack and their horse? Horses can be cold-blooded. Yeah, what is up with that? Horses can be cold-blooded. Well, I'm going to go watch YouTube. All right, Reese. All right. Horses can be cold-blooded? Yeah, that is weird. Is that? Surely not, right? Surely horses can't be cold-blooded. That can't be a thing. I'm gonna head to bed. I love y'all. All right, we'll see you later, bro. Thanks for coming in. Good night. Good night to you, bro. Thanks for coming in. Chatting it up. Beevr DM me later for that thing. For my no pants. For my no pants. My no pants pics. Yeah, I don't know. Horses may have to buy me a horse, obviously. One of the most well-known cold-blooded horse breeds is the Shire horse. Wait, is this serious? Are we for real about this, Philly? Can a horse actually be cold-blooded? Hold on. Hold on, we gotta double. I have to read this with my own eyes. Surely, right? Is that really the case? Let me pull this up. This is a question. Oh, and no, horses can't be cold-blooded. They were just called that. Okay, I was about to say we're gonna have to deep dive on this because this breaks my understanding of anything and everything ever. Okay, all right, never mind. Never mind. It's about to get real serious there for a second. Like these are reptilian horses, brother. They're reptilian horses. All right. Okay. So let's dig up this charcoal. I almost forgot what we were doing for a second. One of the most well-known, is the Shire horse. And no horses can't be called, I just read that. Sorry, Philly. Shire horses are used to be running in water and ocean. Shire, here's the thing. When you guys say Shire horses, I think of, the thing I think of is, I think of the Shire from The Hobbit. That's all I could see. Though I think cold-blooded is code for how they operate in different climates. Yeah, here I am. I was like, what? These horses are cold-blooded? Surely. It can't be, can it? Yeah, I keep thinking of Lord of the Rings when you guys say Shire horses. Shire horses. Now, here's the thing. After stream, I'm just going to go on an insanely deep dive on horses. Just all sorts of different horses. Like, I'm going to come back with a full, like, 10-page essay on horses next stream. Frisians, the Irish Dot, Belgian Draft. See, Belgian Draft sounds like a cool name for a horse. Like, if I lived in a castle and owned a horse and was like, yeah, that's my Belgian Draft out there. People are like, whoa, you're so cool, dude. Right? Everybody has to think I'm cool at that point. Surely. Or like an Arabian. Yeah, that's my Arabian horse over there. And then I also have a Belgian Draft. I have a Belgian giraffe. You ever caught a catfish before? That's a good question, because I have fished before, Spider. I haven't ever went, like, noodling. I believe that's what they call it, noodling, where you go fish with your hands. I don't think I have caught a catfish before, but I've caught bass and stuff. Yes, think of Shire horses as the short, stocky horses from Lord of the... Oh, okay. Yes, that's a good correlation, Block Party. That's a good way to correlate it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the short, stocky horses from Lord of the Rings. That makes sense. That's a good correlation right there. They'll have a more stocky, muscular build, usually bred for pulling carts or logs. That's what I like. Horse breed names go hard. They do, Jaja Binks. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength there, Jaja, because the names do go hard. They go hard as hell. In Norway, yeah, we have fjord horses. See, like fjord? That's such a tough name. That's such a tough name, Soren. That's it, guys. I'm changing my gamer tag to fjord or Belgian Draft or Arabian. I'm doing it. Only have caught one and I caught it by hitting casting on my line. You ought to go noodling, Spidertron, and not the noodling where people go out like naked into the water, but noodling where you go fish for fish with like your hands. It's crazy stuff. I don't know if y'all have ever watched those. They have like entire shows about it where people go and fish with their hands. Jesus, dude. That's gotta hurt so bad. Okay, we need our bloomery bricks, although I don't know what I've done with them. So we can put this a lot of this charcoal in there. There we go. So you can put this charcoal in there with the remaining amount of glass. We need approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is in a row? 8. 5, 8, 13. 13, 21. Look at this quick math. And then, what do you say? 22? 22. Wow, we need 22. My math is on spot tonight. Oh my goodness. That was good. Good job, me. Generally, horses are put into 3 categories: hot, warm, and cold. What is funny that in my language, you don't call the hot-blooded hot, but instead fully blooded. Fully blooded goes harder, I feel like. That's a cooler term than saying hot-blooded. Full blood. Fish fry caught 73 bluegills in 5 hours with my grandmother at our family friend's pond. Nobody else showed up to fish, but they all showed up to eat, of course. So, Luce, you tell them if you didn't fish it, you can't eat it. That's what you should have told them. You should, hey, you guys that weren't here fishing earlier, no, you get to starve. No food for you, bucko. I think two bloomeries will do it. That is funny, though. 73 bluegills is crazy. That sounds like a very yummy feast, though. All right, there we go. Nearly have grabbed a fish before, but not noodling. There's a horse mod for Vintage Story. I heard that it causes a lot of... They spawn, like, a crazy amount. I don't know how much glass does... How much glass... I think it's 12 gets produced, and we need 21, so 2 bloomeries should be fine. 2 bloomeries should do the job. Now, what... My brain is just broken. Quartz chunks, that's right. All fun and games till you noodle a baby bull shark. My God, I'm not noodling, not me. I could not do it. All shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits type of energy, you know? Yeah, that would not feel good. Here's the thing is these people, they get bit by these freaking massive catfish. I'm like, dude, are you okay? Hey, brother, and their arm is just halfway in a catfish? It's crazy. It's very crazy looking. It's a very interesting sight. Okay, that bad boy is filled up. Fill that, and these 2 should be good enough to get us to where we want to go. So once those are done, that'll be good. We can figure out... Honestly, I need more flint and stuff to be cooked. Now that we have charcoal, I need to go get some more... Well, actually, yeah, I'm still going to need some more flint so we can make some more fire clay. So let's do that, because the next step will be getting iron, which we already had. We got an absolute metric butt ton of hematite last episode. So let us put this charcoal up for the time being. Actually, let me put it in here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have some flint already somewhere I could be cooking. No, we'll just save it. We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save it before I spaz out. There are multiple horse mods. There are also more for Pegasus and Unicorn, so I haven't played with them yet. The Pegasus mod does look cool. Almost yoink a perch while chilling in the lake. Just yoink it right out of the lake. What do you think that perch is thinking? Spider, that perch is like, what the hell? What am I going? What's happening to me? All right, I'm going to put these here for the time being. Oh, accidentally took one. There we go, in our little shed area. Looking nice and sheddy. Looking nice and sheddy. Lots of materials in here. Very cool. Very clustered. Very much of a cluster. I'm going to empty my inventory just a little bit more before we go get some flint. Now, gar are annoying to take off your line. They could take your finger off. Gar are scary. Alligator gar especially, they get massive. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No thanks. No thanks. I'm good on that. What do they say? I'm chilling. I am chilling on the alligator gar. Thank you very much. Okay. Inventory is pretty empty. Let's go grab us some flint. Bull sharks can survive in freshwater and saltwater. Oh, God. I did not know that they can survive in freshwater. That's scary. My friend once was walking her dog next to a river at night, and a giant catfish tried to eat it. She had a German Shepherd. That giant catfish did not care. Have y'all ever been to, for my people that are not American, this might not make any sense, but have y'all ever been to a Bass Pro shop? For those that don't know what Bass Pro is, it's this, like, massive, it's usually these massive stores that are for hunters and fishing people. And in there, they'll often have, like, a waterfall. It's a very cool place, by the way. Even if you don't like fishing or hunting, it's pretty sick. They'll have, like, a waterfall inside, and then they'll have a massive, well, it's not massive, but they'll, by the waterfall, they have an aquarium with these huge catfish swimming around. It actually reminds me of this video I recently saw where this fish got put into a tank with a bunch of piranha. You want to talk about something terrifying, chat? Piranhas are I don't know what a group of piranhas is called, or piranha, piranha, I don't know. But the piranhas, my God, if you ever see a video where a bunch of piranhas get a hold of a fish, dude, it is brutal. Piranhas have to be top 10 most terrifying things on planet Earth. Oh my God. Well, we'll have to pull up a video sometime and watch it. It is actually horrifying watching a group of piranha just chow down on a fish. It's this video where this person puts this fish in this tank and it like swims around a bit, you know, and it's getting followed around just a little bit. The piranhas are like, what is going on here? What is this? What do you got here? And then all of a sudden they just start going crazy. I'm talking about 100 piranha going absolutely insane on this fish. The fish just evaporates into a cloud of blood. Like, that is the worst nightmare I've ever seen. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Catfish will eat and can eat a human and have? Oh god, I did not know that. Is that something I can find on the interweb? Soren? They've eaten a person before? Catfish do get huge. Oh, that is terrifying. Getting eaten alive? I used to work in an outdoor store, and this guy would come in for hook and bait. He was missing 3 fingers, all of them taken by Gar. Man, love the game. Yeah, you definitely have to have love for the game. That is a factual statement. Love for the game is very true. My goodness. Okay, loose flint. All over the place. Thank you very much. Love for the game. Piranha are only dangerous in numbers. Yes, you can. It happened in India. That is another one of my worst fears, is getting eaten alive. Like, well, I guess if you get eaten, you probably are most likely getting eaten alive. But, like, an anaconda slowly, of course, they constrict you and probably make you pass out. But where an anaconda wraps itself around, imagine just watching an anaconda unhinge its jaws and swallow you whole. It's like, all sick, dude. Hell yeah. I love this. Hey, yes. Or a catfish just eating you whole? Like, oh, brother. That's tough. That's something I don't want to see. Or piranha shark. And just, I guess just getting eaten in general is not that cool, really, when I think about it, you know? Really just not that cool in general. Period. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. What is the worst? Bro, Automod be bucking my best comments. Oh no, Spider. I forgot to pull this back up. Whoops. Let me see. The fish barely fear us. They will bite you and just swim under our dock. You got some crazy fish in your area? They got the taste from scavenging the funeral pyres. Oh, the fish barely fear us. Yep. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if I could do it. Getting eaten alive. I'll just pass out, dude. I'll just pass out, whatever. Just straight up defense mechanism to keep myself from suffering and incurring that fate. Just pass right out. The worst way to go to die is slowly. Statistically speaking, chat, are all of us going to experience very painful deaths? Is that true statistically? Like, isn't that the case? Like, most people die very painful deaths. Man, this is just depressing to think about. Here we are, right here and now, but one day we will be on our, you know, one of us in here. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it, dude. It just gets real. It gets really dark. It gets really dark really fast. You know, statistically speaking, one of us in here is going to die an extremely brutal death. I hope it's not you guys. I'll take one for the team. Just freaking eat me alive, Anaconda. Eat me alive, dude. Eat me alive. Whatever, I can take it. No one, it's for the squad. Listen, if it's for the squad, if it's for the party people out there, I can do it. I can handle it. Anything for the party people, you know. But just all for nothing? All for nothing? Learned about crush syndrome the other day. Rough stuff. What is crush syndrome? Oh man, is that gonna make me depressed, Salus? If you can die in a hospital, they can alleviate the pain. Cancer's the worst way to die. Yeah, I actually, you know what is brutal? I'd rather swim with great whites than catfish gar and the other fucks. Really? Interesting. I guess statistically, you're less likely to get eaten by the great whites, Soren. So that actually is a smart thing. Gar can be brutal, dude. Okay, this is a lot of flint, I feel like. We'll get to like 30. Get to like 30 and be good. Such is the way of life. At least it doesn't last. True. That is true. It all ends eventually. That is a good point, Arachnid. I was coming out of Walmart or something. You know, you see people on the side of the road. No, it wasn't Walmart. I don't know where it was. I was driving and I saw this guy sitting there with his head down and a, you know, cardboard sign and it said throat cancer. And I'm just like, oh, that's so tough, dude. I should never complain about my life ever again. Like literally sitting there. That guy is homeless and sitting there with a sign that says throat cancer while sitting on the side of the highway, head hung. Like, fuck, dude. That is actually brutal. Okay, I do have a torch on me. Very good. That opened my eyes up. That I was like, okay, you know what? I'm fine. I'm doing okay. The fish just don't care that they got the entire lake. There will come a day where you will die. There will be a day where there's no one left to remember you. That's when you die a second time. Jesus, this is gonna get dark real fast. Gray whites are actually friendly. Most sharks are. The shark death number is very low, yeah. If one of your limbs, for example, gets crushed under heavy weight, your muscles release toxins after a while. Weight gets lifted off, toxins can then reach your vital organs and kill you. Yeah, that stuff is rough. There is something like, what is it called? I know the word for it, I just can't think of it. I know the word, I just don't have it right now. But where if you, like, hang for too long, say if you have some, like, you have a harness on, you don't want to fall off a building, and it constricts your legs, and then toxic blood gets built up. I forget the exact word for it. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Maybe it'll come to me. But that is tough. Except the bull shark, I'd rather sit on a cactus than swim with that fucker. The bull shark, I'd rather sit on a cactus. Most shark accidents happen because they mistake us for a seal or something. A very weird fish, I guess. What do you guys think we look like in water? Just floundering. It's like, shark comes up, it's like, wow, this is a very inefficient seal I see here. Let me just put it out of its misery, just floundering about. Most bad press about a shark is because the shark thinks you're a seal because of shape. So how are we really shaped like seals? Are we really that fat? Are our bellies that big? Are our bellies that big that we look like fat seals? Some of us in here, maybe. That's why I had to start running. My belly was getting too big. Like, geez, man. Yeesh. Precious horrible, you get like a blood infection from being pressed and squeezed super hard. Bone and muscle cells die and poison you. I wish I could think of what that one word is. Oh, man. A sick seal who can't move well. Ugh. Put us out of our misery. Freaking bull sharks, dude. Just eat me already. I'm just sick and I can't move. I'm surprised that an orca doesn't eat. Wearing black wetsuits. Literally, Fin Frog. Welcome in, Fin Frog. Literally. Like, what do they see in us? Should I just wear... What color should I wear to avoid looking like a seal? How do I not look like a seal when I'm in the water? Damn, now we fat shaming the seals? We are. Them seals be fat. Them seals need to lose a couple pounds. We are fat shaming the seals. Wetsuits make you look like a seal. That one word is probably Vintage Store Cave-ins. Oh, yeah, true. You get that crush syndrome in this game is very possible. I heard it's because they see us on boards and stuff, so we look fat with small limbs. Wild orcas are your best friend in open water? Are they really? Well, I guess orcas are pretty smart, but, like, orcas really like seals, too. You ever see those videos of a group of orcas circling a seal on, like, a piece of ice? Dude, orcas are terrifying. Orcas do not GAF. They do not GAF. They just eat the shit out of those seals, and it's just crazy. They look so terrifying, too. But apparently they have massive brains. Them and dolphins, but we already got into dolphins before and how they do things without consent, which is crazy. Crazy, dude. It's a crazy fact to learn. Here I was growing up all my life thinking they were so sweet and cute. Wrong? You're wrong. No one has proof orcas don't eat humans, but they are predators, so I'm sure it's happened. Surely, right? Your best friend in open waters are dolphins. What's the game where... I think it's Minecraft, actually, I guess, where you swim with the dolphins and they give you, like, a little speed boost. Am I wrong in that? Orcas attack on purpose. They make lifetime grudges. They have sank sailboats. I'd be curious, like, just how much they think and stuff. Because surely they do, right? With how big their brains are. Okay, so the flint was in here. All right, now let's just put a absolute metric shite ton of charcoal in there and then light that bad John on fire. Let that cook for us however long it needs to. And then I'm gonna go get some more firewood as well. More wood. More wood? Yeah, more wood. That way we can just have, because we just need to have basically an infinite amount of charcoal. It is so vital. It is very, very important. Very importante. They group up like fighter jets. Fighter jets is a funny comparison. They are like underwater fighter jets. Well, it has happened that orcas killed... How does a moose and an orca end up in the same place? How does that happen? I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Wild orcas have never harmed or killed a human. Diddy dolphins. Yeah, diddy dolphins. There's no proof because they're so effective, I bet. Yeah, they just swallow you in one. While captive ones will kill you. I think you think that's because they realize that they're captive and they're like, dude, screw you, and then just eat you whole. They like have a level of understanding, you know? It's okay, it is Minecraft Dolphins. Block Party, thank you. Oh, also orcas, even though they're also called killer whales, are not whales, they are dolphins. That's why I didn't ever understand the killer whale thing. I guess because they kill whales. I guess that, you know, when I say it out loud like that, it makes it sound very simple. But beforehand, I was thinking, are they a type of whale? Is it possible that they are, in fact, a type of whale? I don't know. That makes sense, though. Captain Auras go crazy because lack of stimulation sometimes is also bad animal training. Moose dive. Moose dive. Moose travel from island to island and the orca get them. Ah, bad choice on the moose's part. Imagine you're just a moose, dude, swimming. You're just doing moose things. Just moosing it up, and you get swallowed by an orca, dude. That's a rough way to go. You're a moose, moosing it up, and you get attacked by underground fighter jets or underwater fighter jets. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Moose will dive down for the good moss. Deadass, that's why orcas get a hold of mooses. Mooses dive down? The meese will dive, or the meese, like, halfway submarines? I did not know that was the case. I'm just gonna build up a little dirt block here. Are mooses half sub? Is that true? They shoot torpedoes? Hell yeah. Dealing an animal to target the cameraman, leave no evidence. Yeah. Literally. Moose are Eldritch hordes and will just kill you. Oh, dolphins could duck out. I'd take my luck with a bull, then take him with a swimmy PT. When I first started Vince's story, mooses were bugged and would not harm the player unless first attacked, but they'd still run at you, just couldn't deal damage. I have seen it. What's up, Ruhan? Ruhan, how are you doing? Welcome in. Moose are actually really good swimmers. I've actually seen a moose up in person. I've seen a moose IRL. Well, let's go. No, I have seen, like, I don't know if it was a bull moose or what, but dude, mooses, whatever you want to call them, they are massive. Like in this game, they're you know, kind of bigger than average animals. They are huge. They are absolutely huge in real life too. I was at a ski resort one time skiing, and a mother sucking just a moose goes and sits right in the middle of the path, plops his big hairy ass right in the middle of the path, dude. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy's huge. People just skiing right around him. Was like, whoa, you guys are brave, dude. That thing could wreck shop, no problem. Like, it would be a very, very bad deal to be a newbie skier that day and just to be skiing down like, la-di-da-di-da. You know, I'm just enjoying to ski, and then you get murked. You get murked by the moose. You get murked by the moose, dude. Just try to have a good day. My god. They have social interaction in groups. They know each other's voices. Strategy is a hunt, and they teach children. They can even have fashion. What? Like wearing dead salmon on the head? I didn't know they had fashion. Dude, are orcas based? No, I'm kidding. Orcas based? Orcas based AF, chat? No. Mooses eat seaweed in the sea. That's where the orcas can eat them. I didn't realize that they went out and would eat seaweed. That is such an odd thing. Oh, they're big boys. Dolphins do drugs. They play with pufferfish. I've seen that. Chad told me about that. That is just wild. I guess everybody likes getting a little high, huh? I guess. Everybody's got their own high, huh? Even these animals, dude. The thing about animals, though, is I feel like they don't, well, dolphins may be different, but it's like the consciousness isn't there, so they'll just abuse the shit out of the drug, you know? At least sometimes when we're abusing drugs, they'll be like, you know what? Maybe we really shouldn't do this anymore. No, not some of these animals, dude. It's like that one dude that would test with the rats. That rat just clicking that lever over and over and over again, getting food, just spamming the lever. No thoughts. Moose are like 7 feet tall, 10 feet if you count the antlers. That's huge, dude. That's huge. That's literally taller. That's like taller than most NBA players. I'm looking forward to getting my hunting license. Gonna have me some moose steak. You could make you some moo jerky, Soren. That sounds kind of baller. Some moose jerky? Is that crazy? Moose jerky does sound delish. I'm like having trouble getting up there. Where did I go? What did I try recently? I went to Florida not too long ago. Maybe over the summer is when I went. No, it was in last spring. I can't remember. I went to Florida somewhat recently, I got some like alligator jerky or something there, and it was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty upset. Maybe it wasn't alligator. It was something. It was something exotic, and I was like, wow, this shit is trash. And I don't think it was necessarily the animal's fault, you know, for not tasting good. I think it was just the shop's fault. I think it was just the shop's fault. Watched a video of a bear that was trailing a moose mom and her foal, targeting her foal, and the mom moose went to town on the bear. Are meese just built diffy? Meese are just built diffy, I think, is the conclusion that I'm coming to. Get out of my way, leaves. Excuse you. Please move. Thank you very much. Scary, I'd be... Oh, thought my game crashed there for a second. Whoops, a little bit of lag. Scary, I'd be so afraid of a moose. Wolves aren't so bad to be next to. They're more cautious and will probably just flee or observe. Vintage story wolves are psychos. Yeah, vintage story wolves... If real-life wolves acted like vintage story wolves, we would have a serious fucking issue. Half the population dead immediately. Entire state of Minnesota gone. It'd get cold like Minnesota. Yeah, wolves and bears in vintage story act like they're starving, literally. Moo jerky sounds good. Would that be crazy? Is that a crazy take? Moo jerky? When is the... I don't know. Famous? Welcome in, Famous. Oak log tree. Always want to get these. These are good, like, for everything. I guess we can make some barrels. Making some barrels and leather would be a way to go. I haven't done any hunting. I probably need to do that. Winter's almost here, but we got some food cooking. Jalapeno moose jerky would be pretty good. Ooh, jalapeno moose jerky. Moose are built diffy. That does sound pretty fire. I'm way up north. Won't get any gators up here. Would love some, though. I've seen this sad video. This video makes me sad every time I think about it. I've seen this sad video. I guess it was... I have to assume it was in Florida. But it's this video. This guy is videoing his dog swimming back to him. And then this dog gets just snatched and death rolled. You know, like... if you don't know, alligators will do like this. They'll get their prey and then just roll. They'll literally do like a 360 underwater. Or like a... What would you call it? Like a barrel roll? They call it the death roll. And it grabs this dude's dog, death rolls it, dog never to be seen again. Like, holy shit, that is so brutal. Oh, that is so brutal. I would quite literally, I would just, oh man, I would be, oh, why did I do that? I had to pick the stick up. I would find that alligator, dude. I would probably go to a gun store or something, figure out a way I can get some grenades, maybe get a minigun, and I would just come back to that little pond and just go to town, throwing grenades, TNT, dynamite, AK-47s, just unload. Okay, there's a drifter guy there. Probably time to go back home now. I need to make another axe anyways. Drifter boy. It's all good. It's all cool. We're cool. I really don't want to have to deal with that guy. I saw that. It was sad. So sad and terrifying. Yeah, I hate alligators. I had the misfortune of living in their climate zone IRL now. Yeah, that is just... I will John Wick that fucker. That's what I'm saying. Sword. That's literally what I'm saying. Like, it would be John Wick style. It is on. Like, if they ate Mr. Kitty, Mr. Kitty's sleeping over there. Oh, no, he's awake. He's just cuddled up. But, oh, man, I am full-on John Wick style on that alligator. All alligators, dude, alligators are going extinct if that happens to my baby boy. Come back sometimes? Oh, really? Interesting, Felly. Wolves are making a comeback, huh? Do not trust the lake kangaroo. It's illegal to kill them. It's so stupid. Like, most people don't even do anything to protect their livestock. He was a drifter boy. She says, see you later, boy. They found homeless people in alligator stomachs. Oh, my God. That's crazy. What was I going to say? Speaking of wolves, have y'all seen, and maybe you can confirm, crikey. Maybe you can confirm this for me, but have you guys seen where they're, like, bringing animals back from an extinction? Have y'all seen this? This is, like, a thing? I think the dire wolf is something that they... No way, dude. No way. What is wrong with me? I cannot see. I literally... Is this when you cannot see in this game? It's just so brutal. It's just so brutal. It's so dark, dude. I can't see it fucking thing. I'm just somewhere in water. Okay, I'll just make my way out. Don't panic. Let's just build up. I really put my torch out. Why do I do this to myself? I do this to myself. Okay, up you go. Where is this dirt block, bro? Oh, I'm about to have an aneurysm, chat. I'm about to have a full-on aneurysm. Okay, I feel like I can kind of see. I'm seeing a little bit with the sky in the background. Just make my way out of here, please. It doesn't help that I'm wearing the glasses. Why is this? Is my gamma all the way up, dude? My gamma's literally all the way up. Okay, I'm just gonna freaking build up right here, please. Thank you. Remind me to never go out. Never extinguish my torch ever again. Okay, this way, please. Oh, this is so brutal. Dude, this is so brutal. They're bringing back extinct dire wolves. Oh, yeah, the dire wolves are bringing back dire wolf traits in normal wolves, but not dire wolves themselves. Though they're not pure, it's very cool, though. Is that what they're doing? Just cannot see anything. There's just like a massive hill right here that I can't see. Trying to build up. Please, for the love of God, dude. Okay. Okay, I can see a little bit, finally. Finally, there we go. So they're not bringing back mammoths, is what you guys are saying? Is we're not doing that? We're not bringing back mammoths. Hold on, well, it's freaking dark, dude. Just for a second. Jesus. My God. Okay, no, I'm getting slimed out right now. I'm getting slimed out right now. I'm really getting slimed out right now, and I can't see. Oh. I really can't see anything. Never again. Never again. Oh, I just fell so far. I just fell so far. I'm just running in a direction. Oof, it dark. It is dark, dark. Be right back. Gonna go for a smoke. Roger that, sword. Dire wolves are more closely related to coyotes. They also want to try mammoths. How are they doing this? I don't understand how they're doing this. It was a test to see if the sampling worked. Their real work is with preserving red wolves and other important species that still exist. They can make mammoth-like elephants, but yeah, no. Why can't I spell? They're making mammoth-like elephants? Welcome to Copyright Prof Dave. I'm excited for them to make a woolly mammoth eventually. So, can they just bring back... I don't understand, like, they're bringing back the traits. What exactly does that mean? I don't even know what this is off in the distance. What's making this light? But we're going to go towards it. Dang, if only I had some of that leftover flint. That's just crazy to me that they can even do that. Like, bring back the saber-toothed tiger? Is that something that we really even want to do? Maybe I could find a piece of flint right here. There's just randomly some light right here. If I can make my way up and around, I can make it back home for the love of God. Please. I'm going to turn this to the next one. There we go. Please, for the love of God. I didn't know it got this dark in this game. Dude, hold on. Hold on, chat. We're going to take the eyeballs off. I'm excited for them. DNA has a half-life of amount of years. Forgot how many. So even if there's a preserved flesh, the DNA might be toast. Basically, the dire wolves we got now are just big wolves, as far as I know. I think they're trying to perfect the lab work to bring back extinct animals, but some have been dead so long there's no way to make true ancient animals. So to be somewhat like a copy of them, but not like a true copy. Copyright. That is funny. Huh. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, what do we really need to bring these animals back? Is that really necessary? I don't know. It is cool. I will say that. Like, imagine one day you're just looking at a woolly mammoth just hanging out. Hell yeah, dude. Do your thing, woolly boy. Do your thing. That would be very cool. It'd be like Ice Age the movie. We still have sloths, so that's good. Still have some mother-sucking sloths. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of making my way back right now, please. So dark, but I'm kind of seeing. My eyes hurt from straining so hard. Oh my God. Please jump up. Thank you. The idea is to fill the void in the ecosystem that is now empty. I wish we could make... I would like to make several things empty. Empty the ecosystem out of several things, to be honest. Snakes, alligators, mosquitoes, flies, gnats, spiders. What else? What else would I like to empty? That's about... those are the ones I want to empty. Those are on my list. Those are all on my shit list. Snakes first. Mosquitoes second. Alligators are down there a ways. I don't really have to deal with them, so they're down there a ways, but they're on my shit list. Yeah, just like normal rare animals today, they'll bring them back for fun. For funsy. We're going to have a Jurassic Park on our hands before we even know it. you know. No night gets dark. Part of the reason last swipe I had a mod that made it permanently daylight. Spiders, what? Sorry, Spidertron. You have to be eradicated. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Spiders are really not that high on my list. Spiders are down there. I'm not too worried about spiders. I forgot centipedes. Oh, shoot. Not right now. No! No! Not right now. Not right now. I can't do this right now. I can't die right now. I can't die right now. I can't die right now. Spawn is too far. No! 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 Oh! I thought I had them. I thought I had them. Chad, I thought I had them. Oh. Oh, it's just now getting daytime out too. No. No. Oh, that's my first time dying. No. No. Oh. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's going to be daytime. It's going to be fine. Spawned all the way back on this island, and I have to go all the way. No. No. Lantern. I do need a lantern. I need to carry an oil lamp. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so... And there's really a bear right there. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm so silly. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Oh. That's what I get. That's what I get. Oh, man. I died, Soren. I died. Welcome back, though. Good thing it's not permadeath. Wouldn't that be so brutal? Maybe we shouldn't bring back the direwolf. What if they act like that? First time dying always marks the death of what world for me? Whenever I die for the first time, my motivation play is just gone. You're just a permadeath? You're just a hardcore type of person, Felly? Oh, that's so tough. Everything is fine. Everything's fine, Ben. Everything is fine. I'm not freaking out. I'm not panicking. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, you just knocked my lamp off, bro. My cat just knocked my lamp off into the floor. Why did you do that? I already enough insult to injury that I died. Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. I've never played with permadeath except on the Civ. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that a series on Vintage Story doing hardcore permadeath is a lot cooler or more impressive? Well, it is a lot more impressive, I would say, than Minecraft. But I don't know, like that people are really aware of, like, permadeath, you know? Or like a hardcore style on Vintage Story. I think that is actually, that would be actually hard because you can't really, like, make yourself invincible in this game. Like in Minecraft, you can get to a certain point where it's really not an issue. But in this game, don't ever count yourself invincible because you are not. Everything is fine. Ah, yes, typical cat behavior, literally. I mean, he literally knocked my entire lamp over. It's on the ground right now. He does not care. He just looked at it, was like, huh, shame. Shame. Shame, dude. Don't know what happened there. Not my fault. You fuck? That's okay. I just hope that I can make it back to my stuff before it despawns, but it's really not that far away. It's not super far away. I think we can make it. Shit, I'm down for that. Would that be sick? Maybe we should do that as a series at some point. Do a hardcore Vintage Story permadeath type series. That would be terrifying. I don't know if I'm vigilant enough for that. You know how I be getting, chat. I be getting distracted and shit. Things be popping up on me out of nowhere. I be blowing my torch out in the water like a goofy, real silly type stuff. Such a dummy. Even in full steel plate, a bear could kill you easily. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you did permadeath, you can't give the audience any power. No, none whatsoever. They would enjoy that. People would be trying hard. They would be trying hard, Block Party. They would be trying hard. True caveman mode. Honestly, a hardcore Vintage Story server would be cool too. Maybe with a set of rules that lets you re-enter under certain conditions and after some time. I would never do it solo. Oh, it would be so brutal. A lot of people would enjoy a server like that. Last man standing. You know what wouldn't be insane is to do a server like within maybe, I mean, kind of Hunger Games style, I guess, really. Like a 5,000 by 5,000 blocks with maybe like 100 players, last man standing style. I feel like that would be entertaining. I would watch that. I would enjoy filming that as well, or participating in it. Oh, man, permadeath style. You want to talk about, yeah, like you said, Jaja, true caveman mode. Talk about holing up. That would be true caveman mode. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should do that at some point. God, I would just probably hate my life. I don't know if it would be very interesting. Everything would just be very slow, methodical gameplay. Although the near-death moments would be insane. I guess I could just take this copper. Look at all this copper. What the... Whoa. All this copper. I literally just got 37 nuggets from that one spot. All right, that's it. We're building a new... area. We're building a new area. New base. 37 copper pieces. New home. New starter base. Right now. Whatever. Who needs that other stuff? Hardcore would be fun. You would have people turning into purge gangs. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Also, Beevr, I think I would rather get footage for this next event than rather playing it. Just seems fun to record the shenanigans. It is actually a lot of fun, Salus. It is a lot of fun. I definitely will need some helpers, so that will very much help. More copper, dude. What is going on? I'm really just finding this much copper right now. Like, I have 53 copper pieces. Am I cracked? Like, what? Yeah, it is fun to record the shenanigans, for sure. It is a lot of fun. It's 3 a.m. and I'm outside. It's cold as fuck. Soren, you're having my kind of night. 3 a.m. cold outside, just one of those sick nights. That's a W night. It's about to get cold here tomorrow. I've got a little bit of a buffer before it gets extremely freezing, but it's going to be great. Shout out. And the audience gets to control the weather, and maybe wolf spawns in the Hunger Games mode. Audience is just like in a big bowl around the entire map. Ma'am, are the copper nuggies done? 3 a.m. for me as well. I gotta start streaming earlier. I would have started stream earlier today if I got home. I got home late from work, though. But Sunday, I'll try to start the stream. We'll try to go for longer. And I'll try to start, well, that's if I have power after the, What is happening? What is happening? I have 72 copper nuggets in my inventory. Somebody explain to me, like, what is going on? I've never had anything like that's just crazy. That's crazy. Some people have never found copper nuggies or punching their screen right now. But yeah, I'll try to start earlier Sunday for my EU folks, for my other time zone folks. So, and we'll go for longer that way. I starve to death all the time in Mid-to-Story. Same, Chaco, same. With smoke in hand, W night. Is it like a snowy night? Is it like a snowy night, Soren? And here I was naively saying that I would go to bed a bit earlier today. Not tonight, guys, not tonight. We're ruining the sleep schedule tonight. I appreciate you guys staying up, by the way, and hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Sorry I ruined your sleep schedule. Bro, the issue is if I do the event, then there's a good chance I end up building chiseling for 24 hours. You can't get sidetracked on the building and chiseling. It's all about survival. You gotta forget that part. You gotta put that part of your brain away, Spider. Wow. Did I just have an aneurysm, dude? What just happened? Did anybody just hear that? No. Might make myself an old-fashioned shit. Talk about a night, Sword. If only you could eat the nuggies. Yeah, if only I got to eat the nuggies to stop starving. It was, but it stopped snowing. I love snow. I think we're all excited for... Is it okay to say that we're probably all of us in here are snow freaks? I just love the snow. I'm so worried about the lines freezing up and having no power. Like, I just want to edit and play. I just want to play games and edit videos all this weekend and enjoy the cold weather. Make myself a hot brew of coffee first thing in the morning. Woo, son. Just walk outside, sip a cup, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I feel like coffee with a smoke would not be crazy. Nah, man, my sleep schedule was already fucked. Went to bed between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. the past few nights. Only woke up at 4 p.m. today. Well, yesterday, I mean, holy. Your sleep schedule is cooked. Felly, that is cooked. I'm in full support. That is cooked. But I guess that's what beefing with family does to one. True. That does happen. That will do that. Sorry, you're beefing with your family, Felly. Hopefully, though, we can get through it, right? We can get through it. I'm tired of snow. Too much snow. I will get sidetracked on the last one. I spent 4 of the 7 sessions just digging. I'm cold-blooded. My mom is very cold-blooded, too. That does make it tough. I just... Here's the thing. Like, when it's cold, I feel like, you know, you can always... I just got to yapping and completely ran past my stone. I've actually been getting... The more I age, which it's not like I'm just the oldest person alive, but the more that I age, the colder that I get. You know? Is that a thing? Do you guys feel like the older you get, the more you're like, oh, the cold? Except for those of you that are just, like, naturally predisposed to being cold. I've been feeling that recently. I'm like, dang, I used to, like, be kind of a dog when it came to the cold. Okay, please have my stuff somewhere. Is this all my stuff right here? Okay, very good. I just got slimed out. Note to self, never let your torch go out ever again. Ever again. Is that a bear? Are we serious right now? What are we doing? There's really a bear right there just hanging. Amping my loot. Whatever, I got 72 copper nuggies, cousin. It is a thing. Yes, older get colder. Older get colder. Why? Why is it happening to me? Why my poor creaky bones? If I could have a proper medieval era Scandinavian insulated house, I'd prefer the snow. Modern homes are cheap and bad. I think I'd like more snow than a muggy swamp. Either way, though. Yeah, muggy swamp does suck. Humid, Sluice, I feel you. Humid and hot. Hot is one thing. Humid and hot, a whole another thing. Usually thinner skin, less fat reserves. Hey, not me. This belly stay warm. No, I'm kidding. I'm not very fat. I just have like I don't have any fat on my arms or anything. It just all goes to my belly. I've been doing a little bit of a bulk. I gotta start cutting and running now because it's getting a little ridiculous. I'm always cold. I used to heat my room to 28 Celsius and was still cold with blankets and 2 pullovers and a hot tea, and I'm not even that old. Fella, you need to get one of those weighted blankets. I want to do this. I want to get one of these weighted blankets. They sound amazing. They sound so... Getting a weighted blanket sounds so sick. Just bury me. Bury me under the blanket, please. Get buried. Getting arthritis sucks. Oh, God, Block Party. That's a whole nother... I feel bad for you. That's a whole nother... My mom is getting a little bit of arthritis, and it sounds terrible. Especially when the cold comes around. Oh. Achy bones. I'm outside a few times a week at work. I try to go without a hat for as long as possible, unless nasty wind chill. Put a little beanie on. A little beanie action, Finfrog. Yes, was your age and your cells start dying faster than they regenerate. Lots of your bodily functions change. I'm not ready for it, you know. I'm not ready for it because I already feel like my body be hurting sometimes. Not really. Honestly, a couple years ago, I was having a lot of body pains, but I've been doing pretty good this year. The bad part is I sit in this chair a lot, which I do. This desk does stand, but man, going from like just standing still in one spot, being on the computer is very difficult. It's like extremely difficult, but so is sitting in the same spot for a long time is hard as well. That eventually hurts too. They say you should get up and stretch, but I just can't help myself. I can't stop sitting in one spot. I can't do it. Can't do it. I must game. Try cold and humid. Oof. That also sucks. I'm usually too hot, and winter helps me not melt. Maybe a circulation issue if people get cold. Okay, is this still going? Oh, no, we're wasting charcoal. We're wasting charcoal. Whoopsies, whoopsies. Don't pay attention to that. A little bit of wastage there. That's okay. We'll have to cure that later. A little bit of cure in action. Let me put all these oak logs in a... Do I have an oak log crate here? I do. Look at me. Already on top of things. And then the rest is for firewood, I believe. Yes. Put all this in here. By the way, in Vintage Story, if you guys are not on crates, get on crates. Crates are the shiz. I actually need to go get some more flint so we can make some firewood. Bless me. Bless my poor little soul. Cold weather, rain, major weather changes. I feel them all. It doesn't matter. Hot, cold, all of it. I don't know why men keep fat on our stomachs like that. I'm the same way, no fat on any part of my body except my tummy. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess, does it have something to do with protecting your organs? Right? I wish that all my fat would go to my butt so I would have something comfortable to sit on, you know? Instead, I just have this bony ass, and everything I sit on is extremely uncomfortable. Just my ass just hurts like crazy. My cheeks just hurt, dude. Instead, my bony butt is just constantly in pain. Sick call outs. Appreciate you, genetics. Interesting. Also, I'm really skinny, so that might be the case. Funnily enough, this winter I haven't actually felt cold that much. I'm currently just sitting here with the open window right next to me and still feel warm. Are we having a cozy night tonight, Chad? Are we have cozy vibes? Are we cozy vibes tonight? I need to change the stream title to Cozy Vibes. Straight up. I'm Iranian Kurd living in Norway, and I'm not built for cold climate. That is true. You're not built for cold climate, Soren. Oh, dude, I get it. I'm the same. Gotta do squats. Everybody else, we're like all the same in here. I'll just have bony. I'm glad you guys feel we can share the pain. Share the pain. Tornado weather here so much. Can't have basements, though, because we're on the water table. No storm shelter, though, so I just chill in a closet. I have so far, here's the thing. I don't know how you guys feel about tornadoes. I've lived in Oklahoma basically all my life, and that's like Tornado Alley. And, dude, I know that in reality I don't want to, but tornadoes is probably my one weird thing where I'm like, man, they are actually kind of beautiful. Like, they're so cool to look at. I want to see one in real life, but from a very, very far distance. Just really, really far away. Maybe with some binoculars or something. But the thing is with tornadoes is you usually can like never see them because it's either dark or they're rain wrapped, you know? It's very rare you get the odd tornado that is just like straight up visible. You're like, oh, hey, dude, there's a tornado. My mom actually had a close encounter with a tornado about a year ago around this time. Very weird season. But I've heard that they sound like, I've got these torches that are not lit. I've heard that tornadoes sound like a train coming. Can anybody here attest to that? I do have a whiskey belly though. Shout out Soren. That's all right. Me too. My belly I got a chip belly. I got a chip belly. Same here as well. If I sit too long, my butt starts hurting. I'm always sitting. That's what I'm saying. It's unfortunate. I guess we need to condition ourselves to stand. All right, we can go back and make some axes now. Currently, allegedly 30 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's pretty warm for this time of year. 30 degrees Fahrenheit is warm? I guess for this time of year. Sorry. I got an icy to drink and chicken noodle soup to eat. It's cozy shit. You said icy? And chicken noodle soup and icy? You got an icy? Hey, Jaja, pass the chicken noodle soup. They howl. That's just terrifying. Pass the chicken noodle soup. What is your guys' favorite cozy thing to go to? Like, if you're like, okay, I'm gonna get cozy tonight, like, what is it like weighted blanket, sit in a recliner, maybe some chicken nudie soup, maybe some raviolis, hamburger helper, vegetable stew, a hot cocoa, maybe a freaking old fashioned with a smoke? I'm trying to think of what mine would be. I do like chicken noodle soup, honestly. Chicken noodle soup with pickles and some saltine crackers. I'm kind of a saltine cracker freak, dude. I'll get freaky on some saltine crackers. No caparooski. Okay, place these down, light these up, because this is just embarrassing. Embarrassing myself. It's -3 Celsius here, but it feels like -10. Oh, -3 Celsius is freezing. Oh my god, Soren. I guess you are in Norway. That does make sense. Shout out Norway. Tornadoes sound like trains because of the whipping winds and the clickety-clackety of breaking stuff. Or stuff hitting against each other. Oh, terrifying. That makes it make sense, though, Block Party. Sitting in front of the fireplace with blankets, pillows, a tea, and a good book on a snowy winter night. Shit, I gotta hop on the tea train. I've been saying this, and I still haven't done it, but I gotta hop on the tea train. The tea train seems like it's the place to be. I forgot about fireplaces, though. Maybe some classical music? I love the fall and winter for temperature. and looks and just being able to have a cup of tea or hot chocolate and listen to music in a fireplace. I didn't even think about music. And this Sunday, it's going to go down to -10. Ooh, I'm sorry, Soren, dude. I'm sorry. Hot chocolate with whipped cream. And maybe some marshmallows. Maybe some marshmallows. Suspicious looking bird. Also, welcome in, suspicious looking bird. Look at a little suspicious. Hot chocolate with whipped cream is good. Oh, yeah, saltines are goated. Anything below negative. I don't know that much about, well, I talk in Fahrenheit, but I know that, like, Celsius, whenever I see Celsius, I just, like, multiply friggin', it by 1,000. No, I don't actually, but I'm like, I kind of have a decent gauge, I think, so that seems very cold. Let's get all this into firewood, please. Thank you. Make a fan lamp and then put a... Yes, thank you, Block Party. W call out there. I need to make a fat lamp, so I stop dealing with this nonsensical things that I've been doing. Thank you. Let me do that right after I do this and not forget. I love tea. Pretty much the only hot beverage I drink is I hate coffee or anything with milk. Give me a cigar with an old-fashioned, a pulled pork burger. Oh, a pulled pork burger. A pulled pork burger. Now, that is a little bit different there. That's not something that I would have expected. Pulled pork burger is good. Burger. That is pretty good. I do like those. On a cozy night. Interesting. Big pulled pork fan, eh? Okay, let me create that oil lamp before I forget. W call out, Block Party. Thank you for reminding me that. I want to say that I already had made one somewhere, but I guess I'm just wrong. Just wrong. Give me a bowl, please. I know I made one. What did I do with it? I don't know, but we're going to do this. Save my life right here. Thank you, literally. Okay, very good. Let's get some more. Let me make another, let me make another axe, another bismuth axe. Doop. Right there. Thank you very much. I guess we can make something else? I don't know. We'll save that one. We'll save that. We will save that for later. Later. Grab this. I'll light this on fire. Okay, I do need the torch now. Oh, look at this. Boop. Light it on fire. Put it back. Boop. Efficient. Efficient right there. Uber duper efficient right there. Okay, there we go. While you wait for that to heat up for just a second. Basically, 0 degrees Celsius is where the water freezes and 100 is where it boils. 0 degrees negative, and it's -3 where Soren's at. Oh. Big Texas barbecue fan? W. I do like BBQ. I just like pulled pork though. I'm not like a big ribs fan. I'm very specific. I wish I wasn't. I wish I just loved ribs off the bone. I have this Twitch stream open as well as the YouTube one, so I get an ad on Twitch. I can mute it and glance at the YouTube stream. Let's go, Salus. Stream maxing. Let's go, Salus. Let's go, W. W Salus. Thank you. Stream maxing. Another really cozy thing for me is the way my family celebrates Christmas. In my uncle's barn, just one big table where everyone sits, everyone brings something to eat, and then we just talk and play board games. In a barn, that's peak cozy. Peak cozy. Like, that is peak cozy. That is awesome. That is actually awesome. Oh, Sword gifted another gift sub to Salus. Now that Salus will not have to have both open. Thank you, Soren, for that. Thank you for the gifted sub. Shout out, Soren. Shout out, Soren, for the gifted sub. No more ads. Let's go. Thank you, Soren. And the barn is heated. We can literally just sit in front of the fire. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, we can't be friends, Beevr. Ribs are great. Ribs are great. Well, that's fine, Salus. You break my heart. That's okay. Soren, you may go to this stream. Can we get W in the chat for Mr. Soren? 2 gifted subs and a subscription this stream. Thank you very much, Soren. Okay, this is done. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like ribs. Please don't hold it against me. Please don't hold it against me. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like them. Okay, what am I making here? I'm making something. What was I gonna make? My brain, an axe, an axe. This is what I'm gonna make. There we go. Hammer that bad John out. Just an old wooden barn. One time when we were there on the same day a calf was born. That was something, I guess. I love ribs, my favorite piece of meat. It's okay, friendship remains because you like beef jerky. Okay, go. We're still cool? We're still cool, Salus? All right, good deal. Good deal. I do like beef jerky. I do love me some beef jerky. I gotta get over my rib thing. Here's the thing is, like, back when I was in elementary school, I was telling somebody this other day, and they were like, "You're an idiot." It's like, okay, I get it. I get it. But back in elementary school, I was eating this. It's something to do with food that you eat right off the bone that I can't do it. Because when I was in elementary school, I had this chicken. I think it was like a chicken leg or something that I ate. By the way, I have like 17 axes here, and I didn't use a single one. And it had like this, you know how chicken will have like, oh, that's the wrong axe. Chicken will have like a little black spot on it. I don't know what it is about that little black spot on chicken, but it grosses me out. It literally just grosses me out so hard. It's insane. It's actually insane. So now that that happened to me and I got traumatized when I was young, I can't eat ribs now too. So it's like that's my excuse. Oh, and call me weird, but that cow's tongue is also very tasty. Oh God, I have had cow testicle before. My dad made me eat it. He said he would give me $20 to eat cow testicle. But what they called it at the restaurant is mountain oysters. Anybody ever had that? But you didn't expect that one. Tastes like chicken. I ate it. I did it voluntarily. I was like, okay, $20 is $20. I'll eat some cow testy, whatever. Whatever. I'll do it. All right, let me go and chop some more trees down, get us some firewood. Although, is it getting dark again already? Oh no. Getting dark again already. Oh, our bloomeries are probably done, by the way. We could actually finish that. Why don't we do that? Our bloomeries are probably done. I'm a very carnivorous person. Anything on a bone I love. Just eat that shit right off the bone, Jaw. Speaking of vintage story, have you tried X Skills mod? I tried it briefly, Soren. I tried it briefly. And I got this little UI mod to use it. You should find, I think it's called X Skills Gilded. If you use it, you should use that UI mod. It looks amazing with it. But I didn't get very far into it. I was doing it in my modded series. I didn't get too far, but I do like the idea of it. It's valid. Chicken is the worst from the bone. I don't know. It's just a me thing. I need to get over it. What was I doing? I was grabbing the glass. Yes. Glass me up, Johnny B. I've had the sausage, too. I've had some. We all got foods we can't eat. I can't eat spaghetti or any Italian pastas. It's repulsive to me. What? What? Really? Okay, our glass is done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come here, glass. I love you. All right, we can finally finish this build to get her chiseled up, and we will have a greenhouse on our hands. Woot, woot. Woot, woot. Yeah, cutting them fresh off the calf on the ranch at my brother's-in-law. Oh my gosh, you guys are country. I didn't know we had such a country chat. We have such a country chat. You guys are hillbilly. Straight up bunch of hillbillies in here. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No hillbillies in here. But seriously, cow tongue is crazy. Not liking spaghetti. What is it about spaghetti that you don't like, Salus? Is it the noodles? Hola, what's up, Diesel? Dude, Diesel, how are you doing? Welcome in, Diesel. How you doing, brother? I can't eat raw tomato, but I love tomato sauces. Really? Then that makes sense. That's not crazy in my mind, Jaw. That's not crazy in my mind. I don't love raw tomato except for like in a salad. It's got to be with something else. I can't just like be like, oh yeah, let me get some raw tomato, please. Maybe some little salt on it. One of that skills and X skills makes it so you can't take the stuff out of the bloomeries without breaking them. Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good. I would love that. I would definitely love that. I think there's a mod for it too. I would love to do that mod. But I tried it for a little bit. I didn't get far into it. But it actually seems like it's kind of hard to level up, yeah? Like I was not leveling up very fast at all. I was not leveling up fast at all, I felt like. It didn't help if I died. But if you use it, Soren, I would recommend the Gilded mod to go with it. It makes the UI look so sick. How the frick do you make a... How do you make slabs? Am I just lost my mind? Glass slab, please. Okay, why is it that way? Why is it that way? Somebody explain to me why it goes like that, the crafting grid. I just did every single way except for the way. I've been doing great. You? I've been doing well. I've been doing well. I've just been grinding at work and making the game. Straight up grind. Stay on the grind, Diesel. Well, my country is never far away from any city. Literally no place where you can't drive to the closest bigger city in 1 hour. Texture of noodles, which is weird because Asian noodles are fine, but cooked tomato I dislike also. Raw tomato I love. Same with carrots and celery. Cow tongue is good, but my favorite is the tail. Oh, it's hard as buck. Cow tail? Oh, cow tail is crazy. Cow tail? Interesting. I didn't even know you could eat that. Cow tail. You know what? I guess I gotta try it, right? I gotta try it. Cow tail it is. Where do you even get cow tail, though? Like, where can I go to a restaurant and say, hey, can I get some tail, please? They might think I'm talking about something else. They'll be like, excuse me, sir, this is a restaurant. I'm like, no, like cow tail, please. Can I get some cow tail? Hello? Can you give me some cow tail, please, sir? Why are you guys looking at me so funny? What's the big deal? What's the big dealio? Too many people here, if you ask me. I just dropped in to see how it's been going. I wish I could be here more often, but I keep pushing. 100% facts, Diesel. Totally understandable, brother. Thanks for popping in. Oh, the tail is good. Butcher, oxtail, butcher. Yeah, true, butcher. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Butcher would be a good idea. I'd like to buy half a cow, so I just have meat forever. Go to a butcher and ask for it. Yeah. How would you go about cooking a cow tail, and like what seasonings would you put on it? Like, what are you seasoning with? You gotta stay around for a little, roger that. Just do it low and slow. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I'm man enough, Sword, to eat a freaking stew with cow tail. Oh. Might ask my parents if we keep the tail from the next yak we eat, because now you have made me curious. Might do it, Felly. It might be good. Do you cook, Beevr? I cook like a small... I don't cook... Here's the thing is I would like to learn how to cook more stuff. Okay, I think this is done, by the way. Look at this. We have to chisel all this so we get the clear glass, which will look much better, I think. Not all the black lines. But is this a greenhouse? Yes, it is a greenhouse. Woo! Well, okay, very good. No, I want to learn how to cook. I just feel like I don't have the time, Salus. But I really, really would like to learn to cook. I can cook, like, very basic things to keep myself fed. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if I've said this before. But I literally eat the... You guys are going to be like, you're literally a freak. But I eat the same thing every day. Not like 100% all the time, but I buy the same stuff from Walmart, and I eat it. I basically eat that same stuff every day. I'll tell you exactly what I eat. I'll tell you exactly what my meal, my day of meals looks like. I have bacon. I have turkey bacon, eggs, toast with butter in the morning, and a glass of milk or OJ. Might switch it up. Might get some OJ if I'm feeling a little bit spicy. Then I have tuna with cheese, saltine crackers, and maybe some pickles. And then if I meal prep, I'll have beef and rice. Just beef and rice. I used to do broccoli and bell peppers, but now I've gotten lazy. Then I'll have like a protein shake or maybe some rice cakes with peanut butter, bananas. And then lastly, I'll usually have yogurt with strawberries and granola. Is that crazy? I have that like almost every day. Unless I eat out or I just don't eat one of those specifically. That's what I have. That's what my stuff looks like. All right, I'm going to chisel this about, make it look a little bit better. Thank you very much. Only thing is it's going to disappear. Good old Southern breakfast never hurts. Grits are the best part, 100%. Oh, God, I don't know if I like grits. I like oats. I can do oats, but grits, ooh. If you're ever bored, I've got a soup recipe. Nobody I've given to is brave enough to try it, though. Oh, God. Is it like a spicy? Is it like a spicy? Drop the recipe. Drop the recipe. Is it like a spicy one? Oh, God. Oh, God. I might try it. If it sounds good, I would totally be down. If you give me the recipe, I would totally be down to try it, Salus. I'm all ears. Oh, by the way, Soren, you can see I have the Xlib, so I had that for X mods, but maybe I'll put that. I want that UI mod. I just want it so bad. I just love UI stuff. Love making things look a little bit better. Okay, can I get up here? Oh, I should have. You know what? I'll just hop up on here on the other side. Yeah, the only thing about this glass is like you cannot see it whatsoever, which is fine. We're gonna put some wooden beams down to spruce it up here just a tad bit. But these parts we're gonna make clear because I do not love the black lines everywhere. All right, very good. So it counts. Bada bing, bada boom. Put this here. So we've got, I gotta remember exactly. Let me pull up my thing I've got here. Remember where I put my bridges at, except for it's so dark I can't see anything. All right. I can't lie, I have PB&J daily. PB&J does smack. I'll send it your way. All right, bet. Thank you, Salus. Roger that. Perfect. I have to try that. Maybe we try it on stream. I'll give you a rating. I can't really cook, but I do love baking. Cooking, for some reason, stresses me out too much, and I just freeze. Too scared to mess something up, not with baking for some reason. I meal prep soups and pasta sauces. Oh. Here's the thing, is I want to start getting into cooking. I need to go get some of my support beams. I want to get into, like, cooking and meal prepping all the time and always cooking my own meals because, like, it just tastes better, makes me feel better, and is cheaper in the long run, but I don't know if I can take the time to go and learn something. Should I just do, like, one meal a week, possibly, to learn, and then slowly over time, you just build up an arsenal of meals that you can cook at any time, you know? Is that the way to go? I don't know. I just not a great cook either. My mom is a very good cook, though. Shout out Mama Bear. She can whip it up in the kitchen. She can certainly whip it up, but all those times that I didn't sit there in the kitchen and learn what she was doing, I instead went and played video games. Paid off in the video game department, did not pay off in the cooking department. Wow, this beam I just can't get to. That's insane. No, I can't get to it. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. Oh, I don't want to do that. Straight up craziness. I'm just gonna have to put an extra little beep there. Can't even tell. Perfect. But I already baked 2 cakes this year for my younger brother and mom's birthday. Let's go. How sweet. You don't have Inventory downloaded on my new PC. Oh, did you get a new PC? It takes up a lot of time when you're learning. And with baking, I just use the recipe as a baseline and then experiment and just add or take stuff away. I feel like you have to have a good understanding of seasonings to do stuff like that. I'm gonna switch to YouTube, not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of Twitch. Roger that. Soren said start getting some color on it. Take them out when they have some color and some chopped onions with salt, black pepper once the onion. Dice guard, can you add some more spice? Did you want like smoked paprika? Ooh, smoked paprika? Dang, that sounds good, Soren. That sounds good. Yeah, that's what I did. I made one meal almost every day to learn it. Also, never planned a specific dish. I would do genres of food, like 1 week of soup. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll have to make it a little journey of like me learning how to cook stuff daily, and I'll have to keep you guys updated. Or you guys like recommend me stuff? Maybe I should make a food recommendation channel and then like document it. Because that does sound, it sounds good. You guys are just making it sound like it is very worth it. Oh, no. Smoked paprika? Sheesh. I want to make this cold weather, the cozy vibes. I want to make a hearty stew. A very hearty stew. Okay, so these beams are going to go up like so. Looking pretty good. I believe I put a beam here. Let me hold this in my other hand. I don't need to place it down anymore. I believe I put a beam here. Let's go on the very corner. Like this. Is that fine? Yeah, okay, that's fine. How did I do this again? No. I did it again. Okay, you can actually see on that one, it's a little... Why? It adds a little bit of personality, right? That's just what we're going to say. That's what we're going to say, but that's kind of what it's looking like. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy, but it'll do for the time being. It'll do for a little starter greenhouse, right? Decided I was going to wear the starter title out. What? Oh, I need 5 beams. Okay, I need to do this right there. Okay, very good. Yeah, I forgot I never told you. Recipe is sent. I came up with the recipe after going on Ingredient Quest IRL. On ingredient quest in real life. Butcher recommends the cheese. Okay, roger that. Salute. Thank you for sending over. Oh, it's really good in cold climate. Like a hearty stew does just sound so good right now. You guys are making me so hungry. I'm going to get off here after stream and go to Wally World and get myself stuff to make a stew. Stay up all night, make a stew. Cooking stream it is. Cooking stream it is. Okay, that's kind of what it's looking like. Doctor up this side a little bit with some beams. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, really? We're not working right there? Well, bam. Why is it not placing? Place, you guy. There we go. Placed. Honestly, one thing I would do if I could cook is I would try and cook vintage story stuff IRL, like meat stew with berries. Just sounds like it would be so delicious. People do like the cooking in this game, like religiously. Like people love cooking and love baking in this game. Tiara be baking a lot. Speaking of somebody who bakes, Tiara be baking a lot. Tiara be baking some delish looking stuff. Absolute delish looking stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this side now. All the way up. I think we're gonna run out of beams, unfortunately. It's okay. We can always make some more, right? Can always make some schmore. My chat is broken on YouTube. Oh gosh. I went to a culinary school. If you need, I can help. Oh, that's tough. I might need your help, Soren. That would be, that's such like a, I feel like going to culinary school is such an underrated, like, skill to have. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, just being able to cook, dude, like, just being able to cook is just different. Just completely different. Do you think, Soren, would you say that going to culinary school is worth it? Like, even if you're not going to go be a chef or anything, like, just going to go? Do you guys think that's worth? Just go in there just to figure out how to whip it up in the kitchen? Did I put beams there on the other side? I don't think I did because there's a, oh, darn, I wasted a beam. No. No, please tell me I can take this beam away. Oh, no. Oh. No. Oh, that's the only thing about these beams. It's just, it is impossible to hit the boxes. That just drives me nuts. You got a 460 i7, 2 terabyte storage, and 64 oh my god, Diesel, you're cooking, dude. Jesus. Oh yeah, I started back in vintage story. Matt made some fruit bread. Yes, but don't be a chef. No, just marry a chef. Don't be a chef. Why not be a chef? Do chefs hate their lives? Chefs hate their lives? Okay, bada bing, bada boom. And then this is not going to be enough to go all the way to the top, so we got to make some more support beams. Ella support beams very quickly. Thank you. A few more support beams. Do chefs not like... here's the thing, is if you're, like, become a chef, is your entire life just, like, having Gordon Ramsay-type individuals just scream at you? I can still hear the fucking cow mooing! It's like, okay. Sick. Okay, cool. Cool. What is it that I was... Okay, yes. But I need oak logs. And we need a hammer and chisel as well for that, which we have both. And the saw. Just need a bunch of oak logs. Thank you very much. Support, because I don't remember which way goes which way. Debarked. Oh, it takes an axe. Why do I always get that wrong? Just do this axe. Little bit, tad bit wasteful, but it is what it is. Do 2. Boom. Okay, and then now the saw. Like so. That gives us 18. Okay, that gives us like a stack and a half. Boom. That should be enough. I'm glad I made a bismuth bronze saw, by the way. All right, that should be good enough. Thank you. Oh, 5060 Ti, small typo. Oh, okay, I got you. Dang. My mom can cook and bake really good. I honestly admire her. I don't know where she learned it. The cooking, I mean, the baking. I know she's a learned baker. My mom learned from from her grandma, so possibly something like that. Just growing up in that era, you just, like, learn how to cook, I guess. Oh, dude, I have stories for why it's a shit job. No, but good luck having a life. Really? Chefs are working even on their days off to make their own meals, and they often work on holidays. In some places, you work for 10 to 12 hours, and the pay is shit. Dang, and I feel like being a chef is kind of like a high-skilled job, no? Right? Like, does that seem plausible, you know? Like, I feel like it's a high skill, like, not just anybody can cook. And being able to cook really good food is, like, awesome. Like, imagine you have, like, a little house party. You have a little house party and you cook some absolute banger food. Just cooking it up in the kitchen, in the stew, cooking something new, you know? I feel like that is the ultimate flex, is being able to do something like that. Come on, guys, if you just marry a chef, you get 5-star meals easy. True. True, but I feel like there's not that many of them running around. The pay is shit. It's a high-skill job, but not appreciated. Why do I keep falling off of that? Is that because it's chiseled? Well, I'll just do this. Roundabout way. This might look crazy. Don't mind me. Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Must beam, please. Thank you. There we go. Little beam across here as well. Tie it all together. Anyways, almost 4 a.m. for me, and I finally at least starting to get tired, so I'm going to just say bye now. All right, Billy, good night to you. If you stick around, fall asleep, good night to you. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out. Always a pleasure. Some well-rested bedtime. Yes, you hit the nail right on the head. High skill, but not appreciated. Yeah. Yeah, I would appreciate. Oh man, I would love that. Having somebody like, I love when my mom cooks. I'm like, yes, dude. Like, nothing beats home cooking. And I rarely get to see her, so I rarely get that home cooking anymore. And man, it's just so good. Not appreciated by society, but if a guy cooked, I'd put a ring on it, mate. That or woodworking, true. Woodworking solution, interesting. But yeah, I totally, the putting a ring on it if a guy cooks is totally understandable. Got to work on my cooking skills so I can impress my girlfriend. Like, yo, girlfriend, check it out. I made pasta tonight. How about now? Any forehead kisses for me, girlfriend? Can I now get a forehead kiss? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, now do I want to connect these? I think I want to connect these. As well as I'm going to put a beam going across here to seal off some of this. Kind of destroy a little bit of what's going on here. Separate the mud brick. Like I said, it's not the greatest thing I've ever built per se, but it's going to do the job for now. Look somewhat aesthetically pleasing for un momento. But if a guy cooked, I put a ring on it. That's funny. Depends, being commercial chef, anyone can do, but if you're a private chef or professional chef, then you make the big bucks. You got those guys make absolute bank. Those 5-star Michelin chefs and stuff. Gotta be really hard to be one of those, though, yeah. Boom. And then place one here. I'm just beaming it up tonight. I'm just beaming the shiz out of it. Nothing beats mom's cooking. Looks good, dude. Thank you, Soren. Dude, thank you, Soren. Yeah, true. Absolutely true. Nothing beats mom's cooking. Mom's cooking rules. Hubby and I almost bought a restaurant where he would cook, but the owners asked more than we could come up with. We dodged a bullet. They say that owning a restaurant is like one of the harder businesses, or like one of the hardest business. Like one of the worst ones to own. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger, but that's just what they say. Is that, do you guys feel like that's true? Like that, or opening a coffee shop or something? Which it seems so cool to like open a coffee shop. Like that seems cool, but they say that it's not like a good ROI, or it's just really not a great business to be in. Yeah, being commercial, even I can do blindfolded. Is commercial really easy? I don't know what all goes into that. I'm like thinking that shit's hard, but maybe it is easy. Okay, so I need to place mud bricks on this side so we can touch it off and put some water in there as well, and then we'll be almost done with it. Oh yeah, it's hard as fuck to be one of those high-paying chefs. You have to be noticed early on, and I have a friend who went to MasterChef in Norway. Do they live bougie? I mean, oh man, I feel like, ooh, that would be tough. I would think that you'd have to be a certain kind of character to be one of those like top chefs, because everything seems like it'd be very, very like your work would be very scrutinized at that level. What was I gonna grab? Oh, yes, light mud brick. Had to close my eyes really hard for my thoughts to come back to me. That's the trick. That's the trick. I imagine it's easy to go into debt owning a restaurant if you're not on top of things. You should gotta follow a recipe really and clean everything really well. simple enough, or at least you would think. Exactly, having to have food prep and ready to go, and then not having the customers come in can ruin your budget. Yeah, if you don't, I guess if you don't get ROI on that, if you don't get proper ROI, that is interesting. It's like a quick investment. There's no way, bro. Okay, so I messed it up here. There shouldn't be glass here. That's the issue. That's what the issue is that I'm running into. So let's get rid of this. I hope Mr. Kitty is pawing me, dude. He's like, freaking, what are you doing? No, that's not what I wanted to do. This one actually needs to stay. Oh, I made a mistake. There we go. That one actually needs to stay. And then these will go around like so. And then we'll chisel them down. Chisel and hammer. Perfect. Yeah, but that makes sense. It's like a ROI that you have to like guaranteed sell when it comes to food because it's not like you can keep it forever. That does make sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Commercial chef is soul crushing. It does seem soul crushing. I think my commercial is a chef. No, my cousin is a commercial chef. Let's be real, anyone can do anything that put their mind to it. You got to be highly dedicated and good at problem solving and be consistent 100%. One thing about fast food that scares me is how unclean their machines are likely to be. I've been telling my girlfriend about this, but have y'all seen the video of the guy that works at McDonald's? Do I have dirt in my inventory? I do. Have y'all seen the video of the guy that works at McDonald's? It's like McDonald's ASMR. Like you can watch him work. I love that. It looks very satisfying. But his environment seems like it is probably a lot calmer compared to most McDonald's environments, if I had to take a guess, to be completely honest. Like, it looks so satisfying. If you haven't seen it, maybe check it out. I don't know what his name is, but somebody in here has had to have seen it. Like, he has a YouTube channel where it's basically just him, and he's just, like, in the back just wrapping up burgers and stuff. Is this a 2x2? Is that what I did here? Oh, gosh. Okay, it is 2x2 all the way down. All right, a little bit of extra work. That's okay. That is A-okay. We're not scared of that. We're not scared of that. No scary. Just be dedicated for real. I see it that way. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I see it that way as well. Holy moly? What is it meant? What is it? What are you holy molying about? Are you talking about my build? Please tell me my build looks great. Is that what you're holy molying? No, I'm kidding. It better be that, man. It better be. No, I mess with you. Right here. Honestly, go by ratings. I don't know how it is where you are, but in Norway, it's strict AF over fast food machines to be clean. I feel like in America is not strict. Like, we are not strict on food at all. Most fast food restaurants are not that bad. Okay, how does that look? That looks a little weird at the top, I feel like. Maybe if we shaved the top off, possibly. I almost feel like shaving that entire top lip off. We'll just leave it for a moment be, and the sun is rising on this glorious day. Wonderful. Okay. Very good. Very good. Going very well. So we need to get in here. Is this still a greenhouse? It is. Perfect. So, by the way, if you guys don't know how I'm looking at it to see if it's a greenhouse, there's like this little house symbol, which tells you it's a room, and then the sunshine above it means that it is a greenhouse. So, with that, we need to get a bucket of water, and then we can finally start planting some plants, please. Thank you. I live in Mississippi. Nothing is strict here. It's comedic how loose the standards are. Shout out Mississippi. Shout out Mississippi. What is Mississippi's thing? Everything is like swampy there. I had a bucket, didn't I? Do I not have a bucket to my name? I have a bucket to my name somewhere. Oh, I almost grabbed that reed basket thinking it was a bucket. I have a bucket. Where's my bucket? I have no bucket. Okay. No, actually, you know what? It's probably in the yard. Probably. Our nation is just super big. Hard to make every place a 5-star restaurant. Smaller nations, lesser numbers, better overall rating. That state is falling apart. Not Mississippi, dude. Getting ran. What? Humid swamp gator, mosquito tick poison. Yeah, that is awful. That is awful. That is awful. Mississippi, well, one of my favorite states is probably Missouri. That's why I asked if, what Mississippi's thing is because Missouri, their thing is like, or at least this is what my professor used to say. He used to say, I'm from Missouri today, the show me state. I want you to show me. And I'm like, dude, that is so sick. Being from the Missouri state, be like, I'm from the show me state. So I was wondering if like Mississippi had a saying like that. Maybe no. What do every state has to have a saying, right? I actually just moved here. I'm really from Tennessee. Oh, you're from Tennessee, Salute? Shout out Tennessee. Shout out Tennessee too. You are from the South, Salute. You're straight up from the South. Okay. Take this water and put it, I don't know where I was going with the water, just put it inside my house. I would suggest some pillar beams that wrap up around the tops of the glasses and look unsupported. Chisel the pillar to be skinnier, perhaps. Here's the thing. Well, I'll quickly. Well, I know, and I agree with that. Mint, I agree with that. I have to do some testing on my opposite on my flat world because I tried to get the beams going up. I'll show you here in a second, and I just could not get it to look good. I just could not get it to look good whatsoever. I'll show you here in a second. I'll bring it up. As soon as I got my hand on a chisel, it was all I really wanted to do on the game. Yeah, some people just get stuck completely chiseling, just straight up chisel sesh. From Nashville area, city to small town has been an insane transition for me. Oh, so you went from city to small town. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Soren, your thing got auto-modded. Let me approve that for you. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you put duck jets on. Okay, no, there's twice. Sorry. Another job I do not recommend is being a truck mechanic and someone that has experience doing that work. It messed your back up. Ooh, yeah. I can't see myself doing manual labor just for the fact that I feel like I am very fragile. Like I'm extremely fragile. Oh, like I feel like I would destroy my back doing manual labor. Like not only am I not man enough to what is this guy doing? Messaging me at 8:52 from work. That's crazy. I not only am I like not tough enough to not do it, but also like I would just my body would get crushed doing that type of work. I feel like you have to have a really durable body to be able to do like manual stuff like that, being a technician or being in construction or anything like that, you know? Agriculture possibly. All right, I'm going to put this in the middle. The water. Nope. The water. There we go. The water, please. Then we can till this. I don't even know if I have a hoe. I don't even know if I have a hoe. Let me make a hoe really quickly. No, I swear I do. I feel like I do. Very close to broken hoe. Hello, hoe. Where are you? No. Okay, I don't. Let me make one really quickly. Yeah, the dimensions of the building are just a bit short and uneven. Well, no big deal, obviously. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's not like the best build ever. It'll just have to do for the time being. It's not the best thing ever. It'll do. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Well, just ignore that for a second. Whoa, I'm a diesel tech. You just can't be a sissy boy. The paid will vanish fast. No, I am a sissy boy. I am 100% a sissy boy. I cannot do it. I can't do it. Doing the mechanic work gave me stretch marks because I started building muscle. It is a good way to stay in shape, though, without having to go to the gym and stuff. Oh, whoops. Sticked it up. There we go. Okay. Then we can do that. Very good. Let me eat really quickly. Do I have any berries? Hello, berry bushes. Where are you at? Yeah, that kind of stuff will keep you in shape, though. So that is the good portion of it. Not me, though. I don't know. I'm like, I'm just like, I just feel like my body cannot handle it, you know? And I wish it could, because I feel like eventually I might have to like resort to that, you know? Like at some point in time, I'm gonna have to be outside doing yard work or something. I'm gonna be doing some stuff. And my poor body, it's gonna be embarrassing because I'm like, babe, my back hurts. I can't do it. I cannot plant all these plants that you want in the yard. I can't weed eat. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I'm just like, I just look like a wuss, you know? But it's true. My back hurts. Bending over is the painful part. Currently in TC for CNC machining, shit is a whole lot of math and print reading. I bet you're a genius, man. I bet you're a genius. I feel like I automatically assume that people that have math-related jobs or do math a lot are geniuses. I was working on a Benz truck and the ducking wheels weigh more than me. Oh. Man, working on tractors made my back hurt more than a diesel truck. Sorry, I had to get a good sip of water there. Holy water. Yeah, I don't know. If you could do, if you're gonna do like if I was gonna do one manual thing, I say, or one thing that I could be like good at, I guess, is maybe be an electrician. Like I feel like being an electrician is not a crazy thing to do, you know? Especially with all the data centers. I know we all hate the AI, but man, it's a good time to be an electrician. I tell you what. Automotive work broke my right elbow. First time I broke something too. Jesus, Salus, how did you end up breaking your elbow? My God. Belly's over here taking an axe to the knee, and Salus is shattering her elbow. Good God. I prefer working on Kenworth and Peterbilt. Bens just suck. What about the G-Wag? Work on a G-Wag? CNC machining is fun. Had some of that from my classes. We're going to have a shocking time. I have a buddy who's an electrician. Maybe I should ask him to employ me. I'm like, hey, bro, take me under your wing. But that one doesn't seem like a terrible one to go into, at least right now, somewhat, right? Be some sort of electrician guy. Then I can say I'm a bit. I feel like a lot of puns can come from that. You know, if you're like going on dates and stuff, you could be like, listen, you ever felt that you've never felt something electric as this? And then you hit her with that. No, I'm kidding. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of jokes that just write themselves when you're an electrician. I don't know. I'll have to message my electrician buddy and say, "Hey, dude, are you making these jokes? We got to make sure that you're making these jokes because if you're not, what are you doing? Quit your job. See, can you call yourself a true tradesman, a true electrician if you're not making electrician jokes? What's wrong with you?" I prefer working on American Muscle. Those are just a blast. Restoration, my favorite thing to do, not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people like restoring things, like restoring houses and stuff like that too. I find that satisfying. Those are very satisfying to watch. 5'1" stick figure, could not lift those seat frames. Had to work fast though, did not work out. That does make it tough. That does make it tough. So Luce, that definitely makes it tough. Electricians, according to the law of Jesus. Oh, when I said truck, I meant semi-truck. Oh, semi-truck. Wait, a Benz semi-truck? Dude, I wish I could zoom in. Like, why is this not working? Like, okay, that's kind of working. Can I go back? Okay, no, I can't go back. Sorry. My Stream Deck thing just quit on me, so I can't, like, switch scenes easily like this, like I usually do. Benz semi-truck, kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Opinionated. I still go my W900 for real. Yeah, Benz have semis. You can search it up. They're dope. What? Mercedes-Benz semi? Don't you make a lot of money, though, if you work on, like, these fancier cars? Like, don't you get paid more for that? Surely, right? Oh, these are insane looking. Hold on. Let me pull these up on screen. My God. You guys can see what exactly we're looking at. Look at this, dude. Is this what they look like? Hey, Mr. Kitty. Is this what they look like? This looks like something from the future. Is this electric? No. Hydrogen fuel what does that mean? What does that even mean? Don't know how you multitask talking to chat while working on vintage story projects. It is very difficult, Salus. I will say that. It can be difficult sometimes. You'll see me get lost. I'll just get lost in the sauce. Definitely get lost in the sauce sometimes, for sure. I hate math, but I'm somehow decent at it, and that's what pays. You hate math, Mint? Oh, I hate math too, dude. I wish I was good at it, though. I feel like it does pay to be good at it. Uh-oh. Hold on, we got an issue. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody's taking issue. Hey, you want to talk to the crowd? Here. Come here, talk to them. Tell them how you feel. Tell them, do you like math? Tell them if you like math. All you can see is his tail. Can I get this? Hold on. Let me tilt you guys downwards so you can see Mr. Kitty here. He's right in my way. Come sit on my lap right here so you can see him. Oh, yep, you see him. You see how chunky he is? He's a chunky boy. There's no way you're going to run away now. Just stay in one spot, bro. Don't move. Don't move, dude. Just hang out right there. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, hell no, not those. Fancy cars are actually the most annoying to work on. The good old fossil fuel ones. There are some fancy trucks. Fossil fuel the best. I need to blue collar brainwash myself. True, man. Oh, I was an intern, so I did not get paid for 1.5 years and then the 1.5 years and then the Rona hit. Oh, lost your internship? You had an internship for a year and a half? That is kind of crazy. That is a long time. Dang, right around the time that freaking Rona hit. Rona just ruined everything, honestly. I'm glad I wasn't like in the job market at the time for that. That is tough. That is very, very tough. Hey, can you not bite me, dude? Can you not bite me, please? Yeah, that I'm glad I wasn't in the job. I was getting into college, or that was my senior year of high school when Rona hit. So basically, I was at home just like gaming all day. I didn't have to pay for anything. I was still living with my parents. For kids who are gamers, see, listen, why are you biting me, bro? For kids who are gamers and still living with their parents during the time of Rona, they just had a great time, dude. Kids that didn't like to go outside, Rona was a fantastic time for those individuals. It's 2 to 4 years long. You will not get paid for the first year. That is brutal. That is so brutal, Soren, but I guess I'm assuming that it's worth it, I would imagine, to do that internship, surely? It's weird to think I was, like, 14 when the Rona hit. That is crazy. That is crazy, Mint. That was literally 6 years ago. Please don't show your butt to the camera, bro. Bro beans. You're what is your deal, bro? You're all over my keyboard and just biting me. Can't he's usually sweet. He usually lays in my lap. Just relax, dude. Please don't be biting my fingers, dog. Come on. Okay, okay, bro. You're good. He's gone. Um, they went back to school with the culinary school? Oh, okay, okay, got you. Can either be a work truck or show truck versatility. Oh, wait, I thought you were older than me? No, no, I'm not. I am I'm, like, decently old. I'm about to be 24. As a response to it, it ruined everything. Rona wasn't that bad on its own. Sorry, not going to lie about the science. Oh gosh, we don't need to get into the whole thing about it, but it was not great. It was not great. Um, but I enjoyed my time. I was doing a lot of gaming, so it wasn't too bad for me. I think I was, like, binging Salmonella, Technoblade, and, like, Call Me Carson at the time. Damn, that is funny. Should've started making YouTube videos around that time. That would've been lit. I wanna say I was making a couple, but never really got into it. Um, that would've been a much better I don't know, what games were popular at that time? I don't even remember what games were popular during 2020. Probably Fortnite. Fortnite was, like, right up there around that time. Fortnite was up there, I would say. Um, that was probably, like, the main game. Me and my friends were playing that a lot. That was kind of close to its peak, I would say, but I don't know what other things were good. Oh, you're younger than me? I'm about to hit 25? Oh, facts, Soren. Let's go. We're still right there in the same age range. Let's go. Minecraft is huge as well. Minecraft Monday and shit. True, true. Rona has, ducked your sense of time. It really has. It, like, threw everything off. It threw all the timing off. Dang, I'm a grandma. I'm 27. No, you're not old. You're not old, Salus. You're not a grandma. Can I move this back up so it's oh, sorry. Trying to move you guys back up. Whatever. I'll fix it later. Like, all the way down here. Let me squish down a little bit so I can get myself in. All right, anyways, have an amazing stream. All right, see you later. All right, thank you, Diesel. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in. I'm a grandma. I'm 27. I bet your bones ache. I bet your bones ache, Salus. From all the way from Mississippi. Vince said, hi, Grandma. All the way from Mississippi. Grandma from all the way from Mississippi. The great state of Tennessee. No. Okay, so one day when I'm a grandma, though, I'm gonna make some sick cookies. You're gonna be baking some sick stuff, 100%. Absolute facts. Hearing nothing but facts. There's Salus. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Just to go over the schedule, we will be doing, we'll be streaming again Sunday. The stream schedule is Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So same time as tonight on Sunday. And we'll be doing the redeem the channel points to summon stuff in my game. We'll be continuing that series. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Really fun time. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and chatting. Seriously, really appreciate you guys, and thank you, Soren, for all the gifted subs and the subs, and for everybody for the follows, and then everybody that has been subbed as well, and anybody watching, everybody watching and hanging out and chatting. Have a really fun time. So I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out, as always. So with that, hopefully I will see you guys Sunday. Don't get snowed in. Don't get snowed in. Have a fun time in the snow. Maybe I'll put pictures in the Discord of me in the snow hanging out. So hopefully my power doesn't go out as well. We'll see. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Had fun, Block Party. Thank you. It was fun. Take care. Thank you, Soren. Thank you to everybody. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. And we will see you guys later.